nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh! Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 778. We are joined once again by Hannibal and Monty and our Patreon guest for the night, Lord Magicus, also known as Lord Jamarcus.
Yes, Lord Jamarcus. That's what I say. You got to give him the black name whenever he's on with us. Whenever he's not on with us, he's Lord Magicus. When he's on with us, he's Lord Jamarcus.
Lord Magicus just screams, I play magic cards. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I really do.
Oh, Magicus's voice is low.
Yeah, Magicus, you're really low.
Your voice is so low. We can't hear you. I'm gonna translate what you said since I read lips. Yes, I love magic cards so much. I wear a magic card t-shirt. I have a magic card t-shirt on right now.
I am wearing a magic t-shirt. It says Lorwyn. Yeah,
oh, we hear you
Ashling
better
Adult.
now.
I think he moved closer to the mic.
Yeah.
Well, I moved the mic closer to me.
Yeah. That helps.
That does help.
Yeah. I don't live with my mama. My mama live with me. I got it.
I saw a lot of feedback from episode 777.
They love the card game.
People love the game. And a lot of people were like, oh, the game, this is all going to be shilling. No, this episode's all going to be shilling. I got a brand new game, okay? Everybody donate $100 and say rock, paper, or scissors. And I will come back with rock, paper, scissors after you say it. And if you win, we'll give you a new car.
Oh, a new car?
Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah. That's the type of shit that I like.
If you win.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, giving away cars.
We're not playing another game tonight.
Well, say goodbye to those $100 donos.
Everybody, please like the stream. I'm going to do a little bit of shilling. The Brave browser, it's a free thing that helps keep this show going. There's a link in the description. It's a browser. It helps you browse the internet way faster than Google Chrome. It blocks ads. It's available for all devices. It acts like it acts like YouTube Premium on your phone. It does everything it can do. We get a kickback every time you download it, and once a month, it sends you basic attention tokens that you can send to us here just by using the browser. So we ask, if you enjoy DP and you want to help support the show, but you might not have money to throw us on our goal and all that stuff, you can just download the Brave browser. There are some links in the chat. There's a link down in the description. Go there, download the Brave browser. It's a free thing that helps support the show. No money from you. All you got to do is use a browser.
Yeah, and if you're bad at the internet, just use the cowardly browser.
Yeah, it'll do the internet for you.
Yeah. So there you go. Perfect.
Yes. Right. So, man, I don't normally like to acknowledge the existence of the View. But we have to talk about this next thing.
Well, I like that The View, wasn't it started by Barbara Walters?
It was, but she retired.
But isn't she like a Me Too apologist?
I have no idea.
She was the one shaming people for coming forward.
Sure, but she's not even on the show anymore. She hasn't been on the show for like a decade.
Well, she created it.
Sure,
so
she did. She did create it.
We know whose pocket they're in. They probably all have Netflix accounts.
It got me so human.
People are discriminating against wolves.
Wow. They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
And you better well learn to love it.
So, I don't know the full story on Joe Rogan possibly doing the a debate between Biden and Trump, but I guess this is it.
Yeah, Joe Rogan suggested he do a 4-hour debate podcast with him, Biden and Trump. They sit down and he does like a conversation style podcast.
So it was the episode where Tim Kennedy was on Joe Rogan. I did watch some of that. I don't remember them saying that, but sure, a few months ago, Joe Rogan was like, I don't want anything to do with this. I don't want to moderate this debate.
Yeah.
But man, yeah, that'd probably be the most listened to podcast ever, that episode ever.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, it would be amazing.
Yeah, that'd be the best.
Oh, shit.
The only thing that would make that better is if they added Kanye West to it.
Yeah.
That would be best. Just like Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Kanye West, and Joe Rogan moderates it. That's the most 2020 sentence I think I've ever said.
Yeah,
well,
I wouldn't be surprised if it happened either.
So the ladies on The View had a take on this.
Uh-oh.
I'm sad because a large portion of the viewer base votes like proportionately compared to they have a large audience of daytime TV viewers, which are like retired people and housewives and that kind of stuff. Here it is.
We are 49 days from the election, and some Democrats worry that Joe Biden is playing it too safe and needs to find ways to get his message out to voters.
I say the less he talks leading up to it, the better chance he has, because he's a bumbling fool.
Are we seriously only 49 days away? Jesus Christ.
He should be playing it safe. He should let Trump say all the dumb shit and he keep his mouth shut, because he says dumb shit too. That's what I would be doing.
Time.
Yeah.
All the time.
You know who just agreed to let a podcaster and UFC commentator Joe Rogan.
Why is UFC commentator funny?
Yeah, it's like
it's sports commentator.
It's like saying instead of saying president, WWE Hall of Famer asked Joe Rogan to do the podcast for him.
And moderate a presidential debate.
I mean, they ignore the fact that he's also an actor and comedian. You know, he was in a pretty popular sitcom in the late 90s.
He shared a room.
And she acts like Joe Rogan doesn't have arguably one of the most popular podcasts, if not the most popular podcast on the planet.
Yeah, like
it's
he's
up
like
there.
He's right up there with like PewDiePie. Is like the name you think of when you think of like independent like media.
When I think about dope podcasts to check out, I think about Drunken Peasants, Hannibal Monty, Joe Rogan, like in that order.
PewDiePie.
Yeah, PewDiePie. Do you check out PewDiePie?
Each one of them has a take on this, though. It's interesting.
Is this a good move for anybody? And is this a good move for Biden? What do you think, Meg?
Yeah, I mean, all
right, so Meghan McCain, John McCain's daughter, she looks weird. She's looking weird. I think it's because they're all doing their hair and makeup from home. It's weird that The View is basically Drunken Peasants now. Everyone's on like a video call on their computer. You know,
these niggas done stole your phone.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Goddamn.
a Joe Rogan listener and a Joe Rogan fan, even though I'm sure it's uncomfortable because he really is no fan of The View and no fan of ours.
I don't remember him ever talking about The View. Maybe he made some jokes. I don't think he really cares about The View.
I was listening to his podcast when he suggested
I'm way prettier than Whoopi Goldberg. Way prettier.
that he moderated a debate with President Trump and Vice President Biden.
She never
and
fucked Ted
anyone who
Danson.
doesn't follow him, Joe Rogan is a juggernaut. He has 200 million uniques on his podcast a month. He just signed a historic deal with Spotify. He has an absolutely huge audience. He's controversial to some people, to other people he's basically like the everyman who's speaking truth to power, depending on your perspective.
So Meghan McCain, who has the same politics pretty much as her dad, John McCain, which I didn't agree with most of, probably because she's the youngest here, has the most reasonable take on this. She knows who Joe Rogan is. She says she likes him. She knows his reach. She knows people view him favorably. Wait till you hear the other.
I was about to chime in with kind of agreeing with Meghan McCain right now.
Yeah.
And I think what this says is two things. Number one, I was personally very disappointed with the debate moderator choices, and I'm very disappointed in the way our media has been questioning both of these candidates. I think we deserve better. These are uncomfortable and very dangerous times, and I think that we should be...
Yeah, because she's a Republican, but she doesn't like Trump, so it's interesting, her takes on everything, because, you know, Trump insulted her dad. And her party's been taken over by Trump, so she doesn't like Trump at all.
Asking both of these candidates uncomfortable questions, and the idea that we're going to have sort of very old school journalists, no disrespect to the people who were chosen, who only get 1 hour and we can't stream, is really I think not going to be sufficient, especially in the era of COVID, when we already have had so much of a back bump of not being able to get the kind of answers from both of these candidates that we need. So I think that's why this Joe Rogan conversation has gained so much traction and attention online. And I would love to see it happen, but I think there's probably no way it's going to ultimately end up happening. But I do think if President Trump ends up doing an interview with Joe Rogan, it could be very fascinating and a game changer.
One podcast with Joe Rogan
Sonny,
is
what's
worth
your
more
opinion?
than like infinite debates.
Yeah, you know, if if Trump does just a show with Joe Rogan, that would look pretty bad on Biden, I would say.
If Trump does a show with Joe Rogan, he'll be president for 8 more years.
Yeah.
And on this, are you aware of Joe Rogan? Are you a fan, not a fan? Do you think he's the person that should be doing it?
No, I don't.
She's one of my least favorites. Oh, man, she's one of my least favorites.
I think it would be inappropriate for Joe Rogan to host a presidential debate. I mean, I think given his use of the N-word, I think given his comparing a black neighborhood to Planet of the Apes.
I've never heard that one. I've
heard that one. I know where that came from.
Okay.
Given the fact that he has called a transgender woman a man.
He was referring to an MMA fighter that was born a man, that was like knocking out every person, every woman they fought.
Left and right, and he was speaking on Dana White saying that Dana White was saying he would never let that fighter fight in the UFC as a woman.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and then Joe Rogan was giving his take on it. See, context is key. Okay.
Yes.
Bitches is leaving out facts.
Joe Rogan talks to like basically everyone on every topic. It's not even like limited to a left or right thing or politically correct or incorrect thing.
And
he
that's
will
the
talk
problem.
like anything, and he'll say anything. Like so.
That's why he's so dangerous.
Context doesn't matter to this woman at all. I'm going to play a clip after this one from several years ago where she basically told Don Lemon he couldn't say the N-word if he was reporting the news.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think all of that disqualifies him to be the host of a presidential debate. I think President Trump has debased the office of the presidency. I think as a country, we have lost a sense of decorum. And I don't think a host like that should be someone who is given the honor, and I think it is an honor, to host a presidential debate.
What does what Trump has done in office have anything to do with whether Joe Rogan is qualified to host a debate or not?
Right.
Yeah. And look. Let's also be clear. It is like fun, yes, but it is not an honor to host Trump and Joe Biden. That's like hosting turds and vomit.
Yeah, it seems more like a chore to me.
Yeah.
Keep those fucking 2 turds wrangled.
Yeah. So, get the fuck out of here with that.
That's just my take.
Could I ask Sonny a question,
And
though?
Sarah,
it just came out that Susan Page had hosted an off-the-record dinner for Trump people in the Trump White House. And I don't necessarily think, I would like, and I think you and I are in agreement on this, I do think there needs to be a new watershed of people who are allowed to moderate these debates. I think it feels very dated and very old. Do you disagree?
Yeah.
I do disagree. I think that...
they don't want to step outside of the mainstream media foothold on this sort of thing.
Well, she's got a job in mainstream media outside of The View too, right? Isn't she from like CNN or whatever?
Yeah, that's kind of how she got her start.
Okay.
She was a CNN like talking head, like opinion person.
Yeah.
Because she's an attorney. That's where she got her start, and then she landed on The View after that.
I am a traditionalist, as you know.
What does that mean, a traditionalist?
What does that mean?
I believe
what
only
does that
certain people get to ask the president and
No,
the other
I can
person
translate
questions.
what that means. It means I want to have debates where we don't actually answer questions, so they're totally fucking pointless.
That would be the tradition. Yeah.
Journalists should be hosting these debates. I think that we had someone like Lindsay Davis of ABC who did a spectacular job hosting the debates. I saw Anderson Cooper. I thought he did an excellent job. And so, there are journalists.
And, to go against her argument, like she's saying journalists should host this. And here's an argument why journalists should not host this. Maybe fucking Howard Stern should have hosted some back in the day. Because what that does is that gets people engaged that aren't fucking voting.
This is true.
If Howard Stern did it, one of them would have to ride the Sibian.
Yeah. Like he would have turned it into some shit. But at least people that don't pay attention to this shit will get a taste of who these people are and get the fuck out and vote. Because we're not all voting.
That are quite capable. I remember Gwen Ifill did a wonderful job. But when you talk about a Joe Rogan who has notably made misogynistic, racist, homophobic comments, that is someone who I have no interest in being given that kind of.
In 2008, Hillary Clinton, John McCain, and Barack Obama all cut fucking wrestling promos on Monday Night Raw. Okay? You could go and sit with Joe Rogan for 4 hours. Everything they just said about Joe Rogan has been like historically done in the WWE over the last 20, 30 years worse. And they all went and fucking jumped up on Monday Night Raw like, this smell what Barack is cooking.
Yeah, she's conflating her disdain for Joe Rogan with her idea that only journalists should host the debate. Like she's combining two things that shouldn't be like if you don't like Joe Rogan, say you don't like Joe Rogan, but don't say that you don't want Joe Rogan to do it because he's not a journalist. You don't want Joe Rogan to do it because you don't like Joe Rogan.
She really doesn't want Joe Rogan to do it because she hopes in 20 years she can host one. And when you start going outside of the traditionalism of what they've done, she's going to get further and further away from getting that seat. That won't be available to people like her, journalists, in 20 years if we break this precedent now and see how fucking the people enjoy watching somebody who's not a fucking talking head.
Before you guys get into a two-way discussion, let me ask the other women on the panel. Let me find out.
This is pointless. Like asking them, they get nothing.
Yes, Sarah and Joy are
Well,
comfortable.
she also just wants it to be on like a place like ABC because it's like in their benefit to do so. They don't want to lose that shit.
Listen to what Joy Behar says. It's so low IQ. It's unbelievable. Like, why is she even on this show?
Sarah, is this an appropriate person?
I think it'd be fun to shake it up because one thing is I love.
See, she's fun. She's the other like semi-younger one.
The Lindsay I love Lindsay Davis. I think there have been journalists that have done a great job, but I think it is time with all that's going on. And Sonny, to your point about who President Trump is. Maybe give him a little bit of his own medicine and see how he holds up to that. Because I think it could just shake it up. It also could reach younger people. You look at the podcast universe and you look at the people that follow a Joe Rogan and getting more people out. We still have a country that less than 50% of our population shows up at the ballot box. And we need more participation. We need new ears and new eyes consuming this stuff because it's that important.
I agree, Sarah.
What about you, Joy?
All right. So Joy Behar.
I don't know who he is. I can only follow Sonny's advice and not go for it. I would like to see Jake Tapper do it.
I don't know who he is, so I'll just listen to the other bitch. Like, and like what?
I think he's been an incredible journalist.
Like, why not just say, I don't know who he is. I'm going to withhold an opinion right now.
That's it.
That's the intellectually honest thing to do.
No,
Well, no, you know what it is that their audience doesn't care about, like their audience is like, yeah, I want to hear what you think about it. I don't care if it's right or wrong. Keep in mind when Sherry Shepherd was on there, Sherry Shepherd didn't know the earth was round. You know what I'm saying?
Oh fuck!
And Whoopi had to call her on that shit, and then she got defensive. She was like, "Look, I'll go to the library and look it up." It's like, no, this is like Googleable, verifiable information. Why don't you know this shit? And that it was what my point is that nobody called for like her to be like, "Man, that bitch don't know if the Earth is round or flat. Get her off the show." No, they kept her on for 3 more seasons. Their audience doesn't care.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. If the YouTube mobile app isn't working, I actually have a better idea.
Yeah.
Download the Brave browser. Download the Brave browser and use that instead.
Do it now.
Yeah.
This is perfect.
I just got the newest update to it, and ever since then, live streams are choppy as fuck.
Yes.
I don't know what they did.
Yeah, so if live streams are not working on the mobile app and all you have is a mobile app or a mobile device, I recommend using the Brave browser.
Yeah.
Now,
there you go.
I think one reason why this would never happen isn't Joe Rogan always questioning Joe Biden's like mental capability.
Oh, he is.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
So
he is.
like, Joe Biden would have to actually be capable if he went on for 4 hours. Like, do we think he's capable?
Dude, I
No,
don't think. I definitely don't think he's capable.
I think
No
we're gonna get
fucking
so
way.
many. We're gonna get so many fucking sound clips that'll hurt him.
Oh, come on, Joe Rogan. You said the word too. If you don't vote for Biden, you ain't black. What?
People are saying they're having problem. Oh, this is the only stream they're having trouble with. I'm literally watching it right now. Why is it working for me?
Oh,
I think they're talking about it on mobile because
I don't
weird.
know.
I have experienced what they're going through a couple nights ago. I will go
Either
to a
that
live
or
stream,
they're
what the
like
fuck's
tech
going on?
issue trolls because I see that all the time too.
Oh no, this is a real thing with the new update for the app. If they're on mobile, some people's streams don't work on some devices. It's super fucking weird. I couldn't figure it out because I was watching a stream that was choppy, went to another live stream, it worked fine, went back to that one and it was still choppy. It's nothing on your end. It's,
All right. Yeah.
I have it open on Brave right now, and it's looking fine for me. So
Okay.
I'm also looking at it on the Brave browser. You know what I'm saying? And I'm watching it while I'm drinking a Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel, which is the best. No.
Are you addicted to that shit?
Look, listen. It's got enough sugar to jumpstart a 6-year-old's heart. Okay.
Yeah. Ever since that first night, y'all talked about it with Hannibal. He tried it, and that's all this motherfucker can talk about ever since then.
Yeah,
it's not just for y'all. Like on the phone, like, oh, what you doing, Hannibal? Having a Mountain Dew have game fuel? Like, stop.
Yeah. It's pretty great, and look, it's good, like because it's got those rubber grips, on the side, so it's very slip resistant. You know what I'm saying? So like, 'cause sometimes I'm drinking my Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel, and I want to throw it at somebody. I'll do like a threatening motion with it, but I'll hold the can in my hand and it doesn't even slip out because of the grips on the side.
If you're gonna drink that, you need to put it in something classy, like this pimp chalice, and drink it at a
Oh yeah. That looks like it.
So I'm going to move on from this. I'm going to move on from Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel. I've been waiting for a break in it, but you guys just keep going.
I'm sorry.
All right. So here's the. This is back when Obama used the N-word, and this is that same woman from The View that I hate arguing with Don Lemon.
Not right.
Just today. It is right.
That's
it
not
is right.
No, I disagree with you. We have been able to use that word on this network for the entire 9 years that I've been here.
We haven't done it.
We haven't done it. I've used it. I've done it the entire time that I've been here. And the guidance has been, if the anchor is comfortable saying the word, the anchor can say the word on this network. That has been the guidance.
Don, we had a correspondent a couple of years ago, and I've been here for 6-7 years. And that correspondent was not was reprimanded for using that term.
No, she was not. She was reprimanded for using an expletive, not for using that word.
That's even worse, Don, because that means that using an expletive is worse than using a racial epithet.
But it's not. She was using the no.
inappropriate.
If she was on television calling someone that word, then yes, she should be suspended for it. But if she's on television using that word in context as to what someone said or what was used in a court of law or what have you, then no one should be suspended for that. We should not sanitize that word by saying this person called such and such the N-word. No, that person didn't call that person the N-word. That person called Sonny. I know you're going to get upset. That person called you or that person a nigger. They didn't say the N-word.
I can't believe,
as journalists,
John, that
as
you,
journalists,
as an
Look, I gotta say, this is
That's
one of those few times I'm with Don Lemon here.
Yeah.
Because, last I checked, Don Lemon was a nigger. That's the rule. That's the rule.
Yeah.
If you want to know if you can say that word, are you one? If the answer is no, then no. Simple.
Well.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. It's not rocket science.
Yeah. Simple.
An American man is going to use that word just
of course,
so flippantly.
because
Words
we're
matter,
using
and
it.
you should know that.
I do know that. I have said the entire time that I've been here, I don't think we should bastardize a word. I don't think it should be used freely in songs over and over again.
We shouldn't use
but if
it at
you're using
all.
it in context of a story and it is relevant, you should be able to say it. In fact, I encourage people to say it because I think you should hear
encouraging people to use a
because you
racial
should hear
epithet.
the impact of the word. No, I'm not encouraging people.
Yeah. This happened a while ago.
I'm not encouraging people to use the word.
Yeah, like I love how she tried to she just straight up just was reframing his narrative as he was saying. He was like, look, if the reporter is reporting a story and the story says the word, I think it's okay for the journalist to say the word. She said, so you think it's okay for white people to say nigga? That's not what I said, bitch. Chill out, okay? It's not what the fuck I said.
People to call people the N-word, I'm using it historically. If I'm a journalist, journalists are part of the record. It is our job to convey the truth and to tell people reality.
It is
It's not our job
to
it's not our
realize
job
that there
to
are certain words that
sanitize
should
a word.
not be used. It is
It
also
shouldn't be
our
used
job
if you're calling
to use
someone-
our conscience,
if you're
to use our
using-
journalistic conscience
Yes,
to make
that's-
sure
and
that
that's what
we do
that's
not
what we're
use
doing.
Journalistic
And
conscience.
Yeah, and here's a problem. Don Lemon doesn't know how to handle this argument.
Yeah.
While I agree with him, shut the fuck up, Don. You're fucking up.
What would you do?
Stop.
You're in Don Lemon's shoes. What would you do?
I would say what I just said earlier. I'm like, no, bitch, I can say it. I would look at her
hold
and
on.
I would go, nigga, listen. I can say it.
Are you
Look,
allowed to say bitch? Does bitch fall under the same rules of the word, the other word? You could say it if you are one, right?
Yeah. You see, I think there's a gray area, but I don't know. I'm open to correction. If I'm wrong, I will never do it again.
Can Joe Rogan say the N-word?
No.
Because he has many times.
How did he say it though?
Well, he was like, Don Lemon, you my best friend. I don't know how he said it. He just says it.
Somebody needs to correct Joe on that. I haven't seen that clip.
Well, there's multiple clips of him saying it, but there's no context available for them.
Yeah.
It's just a stream of him saying it.
Just like I corrected Shanny for Christ. And then G-Man decided to be, Captain Save-A-Whale.
Oh. Should I bring G-Man on right now?
No.
If you want to, bring him. I don't care.
No, I don't want him on.
Hannibal's shaking his head. He's like, please
no.
It's just because, G-Man is he's got this weird fixation on us. Right now, he's fixated on Black Guy TV. So, he's not really paying attention to us right now. But it's just, I don't know. G-Man's a weird, he's a weird fucking guy. You know what I mean?
He is.
Whatever do you mean?
G-Man, Hannibal with the mask said that, not Hannibal with the kid.
Yeah.
And we had a guest on our show recently, Antonio Slim. Drop one of the clues bombs for Antonio Slim. He said that G-Man stands for, and I'm saying it, y'all don't repeat this. I'm just telling y'all what he said. Gary's a mad ass nigga. That's what he said it stands for.
You got hit with it.
Can I say that? I can't repeat it. I can't repeat it.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you guys, say whatever words you want, but be prepared to face the consequences of it.
So,
there you go. Look,
did
that's
you know?
a better way to phrase it. You can say whatever you want.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that Trump is blaming the wildfires on the fact that no one goes and cleans up the leaves from the floor of the forest?
Well, didn't they have more budget for that before he came around?
Well, you don't do that. It's part of the forest ecosystem is the dead leaves decomposing on the floor of the
You
forest.
know, I'm thinking we need a janitor to clean up the leaves on the floor.
Yeah. The floor of the forest. It's the leaves. And he claims the trees, they just explode.
What would you like to see specifically done on the issue of forest management? And is it possible?
But there was a forest management budget for certain things that he cut,
For
right?
certain things, it's not tree. It's not no one cleaning up the leaves.
But you do go like cut back bushes and burn down areas.
You do controlled burns and stuff.
Yeah, and he cut the budget to that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was going to ask, didn't he say something about vacuuming? But I saw Dylan the Pickle caught me. He wanted them to rake the leaves.
Yeah, rake the leaves.
Get out with a rake and just rake this up. You know?
Rake up the leaves.
Those things.
Well, I think something's possible. I think a lot of things are possible. But with regard to the forest, when trees fall down after a short period of time, about 18 months, they become very dry. They become really like a matchstick.
Like Ben Shapiro's wife.
They get up, there's no more water pouring through, and they become very, very, they just explode.
But we need...
Trees just explode.
What we need to do is put some parachutes on Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion and all the Kardashians and let them drop down over the fires while Billy the Fridge sings to them. It'll be perfect. The wetness will put out all the fires.
I'm not like an expert on this topic by any means, but like, isn't this exactly the reason that it's sometimes good to have controlled wildfires to like keep this kind of shit from building up over time so that it doesn't explode into an uncontrollable inferno?
Of course.
Yeah. Well, they tried to do controlled burns. There is management, but trees do not explode, and they don't. It has nothing to do with raking the leaves. Okay. But they do controlled burns in certain places, but you can't prevent certain things from just erupting, and there's different things that cause fires to break out.
Right.
So
I would just make the point that maybe if he diverted more funds to like efforts like that to prevent these kind of things from happening in the first place, we might not be here. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
They can explode. Also, leaves. When you have years of leaves, dried leaves on the ground, it just sets it up. It's really a fuel for a fire. So they have to do something about it.
Leafy
they
is
also have to
QAnon.
do cuts. I mean, people don't like to do cuts, but they have to do cuts in between. So if you do have a fire and it gets away, you'll have a 50-yard cut in between, so it won't be able to catch to the other side. They don't do that.
They used to do that.
To other countries, you go to Austria, you go to Finland, you go to many different countries, and they don't have fire. I was talking to a head of a major country.
He names some very white countries. You notice that?
Yes.
Austria and Finland.
Well, to be fair, they don't have fires in non-white countries.
Oh, okay.
I've looked it up.
That's true.
And he said, we're a forest nation. We consider ourselves a forest nation. This was in Europe. I said, that's a beautiful term. He said, we have trees that are far more explosive. He meant explosive in terms of fire.
They have the we have apple trees. They have dynamite trees.
He said it with the confidence of somebody who definitely talked to an explosive tree expert.
A tree ballistics expert.
I talked to arbor specialist John McClane.
I just had an explosive tree planted in front of my house. They're very rare, very exotic.
The trees grow cherry
there are
bombs.
legitimately trees that explode.
That are far more explosive than they have in California, and we don't have any problem because we manage our forests. So we have to do that in California too. So I'll go do this, and we'll see you in a little while. Thank you.
I mean, negligent. Yeah, we should manage it better, but that's something he could actually do if he wanted to.
It gets better what he says here at this table.
My mom just texted. My mom just texted.
I got to see what he says.
My mom just texted. She said she saw a small tree explode onto a fire when someone tossed a cigarette butt at the base. So I guess trees do explode. My mom wouldn't lie.
And this is not, and we've known each other too long, and as you suggest, the working relationship I value. We obviously feel very strongly that the hots are getting hotter, the dries are getting drier, when we're having heat domes, the likes of which we've never seen in our history, the hottest
That's the governor of California.
August
right
ever
there.
in the history of the state, the ferocity of these
Why does
fires,
this
the
broad not
drought,
have to wear a
5+
mask?
years, losing 163 million trees to that drought. Something's happened to the plumbing of the world. And we come from a perspective, humbly, where we submit the science in and observed evidence.
They're trying to convince him that the data they have, like what's going on with the data that they have. It's funny because they move over to the scientist on the other side of the table and he says some really crazy
Self-evident,
stuff.
that climate change is real, and that is exacerbating this. And so I think there's an area of at least commonality on vegetation, forest management, but please respect, and I know you do, the difference of opinion out here as it relates to this fundamental issue on the issue of climate change.
Absolutely.
Appreciate that.
But I think we
It's
want
not
to
an
work
opinion, it's a fact.
Yeah. Listen to this. Listen to this. This is crazy.
with you to really recognize the changing climate and what it means to our forests, and actually work together with that science. That science is going to be key, because if we ignore that science and sort of put our head in the sand and think it's all about vegetation management, we're not going to succeed together protecting Californians.
Okay. It'll start getting cooler. You just watch.
I wish science agreed with you.
You just watch.
I don't think science knows, actually.
I don't think science knows, actually.
Fucking smart. Thank God we finally have a president brave enough to spit in the face of science while the world's burning and people are wearing masks and coughing and there's riots in the street. Fuck it. Ooh, Trump did a really good job. Why do we even bother re-electing him? Let's just make him permanent president.
Eternal president.
How the fuck do we live in a world where you can just look at this is the data and you go, well, that's wrong. How is it wrong? It just is. There's nothing to back that up. It just is.
He just says that it's wrong. He speaks with the confidence of, you know who Trump comes across like, you remember when you used to have to do book reports in school and then there was always that kid that didn't read the book and would go up front and just fake the whole report and that's Trump. Except he's the president. It's amazing.
And he didn't even look at the fucking cover before he did it either.
Fuck it. Let's just let The Rock be the next president. Let's go all the way in.
The Rock would do a really good job.
Yeah, how could he possibly be worse? Like, come on.
The Rock would do a really good job. He's a hard worker.
The climate used to be a lot more moist in the summer in the Pacific Northwest, and now it's very dry in the summer.
Yes. Yes.
And
it used to be Cardi B, now it's Ben Shapiro's wife. I get it.
Yeah, there you go. There's the analogy.
Now, I think that Donald Trump should remake the movie Liar Liar, but he just tells you that the pin is fucking blue, or he's like tells you it's red and you believe him. Everything that the fucking Jim Carrey had to lie about and couldn't lie about, Trump could just say it dead face and then you believe him.
The pen is blue.
The whole world believes him when he says this. It's like the opposite Liar Liar.
Everyone's saying moist.
Moist.
How does that rule work though? Like, if you say something and you believe that it's true, can you still say it even if it's a lie?
That's how a lie detector works. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you believe if you believe it's true, it'll show up as true.
Yeah, but does like liar liar birthday wish magic work on that?
Lie detector tests only test to see if you're lying, not if you're correct. You know, like if you believe something incorrect to be true, but you believe it, it shouldn't detect a lie, even though it's not. It's a falsehood that you're saying.
Yeah, it's not a fact detector; it's a lie detector.
Right.
So, there you go.
Yeah, I knew someone who got who had a job interview for the NSA to work for the NSA, the National Security Administration, whatever it is, and they had to take a lie detector test as part of their whole interview process, and they lied on it because they were asked if they were asked if they ever smoked weed or did any drugs or anything, and I told them, I'm like, you should just tell the truth, like if you don't they don't care if you've smoked it in the past. They only care if you're smoking it now and if you lie about it. So just tell them the truth, and then they'll drug test you and see that you're clean. But they lied about it anyway, and they didn't get the job. Which
moist. Thank you, VK.
Moist.
Moist ass Duncan Hines.
Is that a thing? Does Duncan Hines just sell just moist donuts?
It's that moist ass Duncan.
Do you see this?
Kanye West ends up in hospital due to too much texting. Fuck, I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. Son of a bitch.
What does that mean?
Add Kanye to the 27 club.
He's way older than 27.
The Jesus is King rapper took to his official Twitter account yesterday, September 9th, to share an X-ray image of his right hand. Too much texting, bro, he captioned the photo, adding that he had to get the cortisone mixed with a little sprinkle of lidocaine to treat his condition. West also shared a video of himself being injected with lidocaine, which he said worked instantly. The dexamethasone takes 24 to 48 hours. Modern medicine, he added. You can see those posts below. So if I text too much, I can get some lidocaine?
Maybe. I don't even know what lidocaine is.
I got some shit to do. I'm just going to sit here and type the word moist-ass Duncan Hines over and over again.
He's getting the wrist shot.
He looks like he's got a thin-ass wrist.
Yeah.
Probably saves a lot of money on links when he buys bracelets.
I guess that's to keep it cheap. I don't know.
Yeah. Remember when he sang Through the Wire?
Yeah.
Through the wire. Yeah. That was my shit. Yeah.
What a crazy first single.
Shaka Khan hates that song, by the way.
I bet.
Really?
Yeah, she absolutely hates it. She said she wished that she would have never cleared the sample.
I wonder how much she got for that.
Probably not a lot because he wasn't, like super rich at the time.
Yeah.
Lidocaine numbs you. Okay. All right. Thank you, Tish.
She probably hates it because Kanye made way more off it than she did. Kanye needs some Seroquel.
Lidocaine have cocaine in it? Kind of like Novocaine?
I hope.
Novocaine numbs you too? Oh my God.
Lidocaine is a topical anesthetic.
Topical anesthetic.
So what do you think he was really doing that he needed to get his hand examined? Because I don't think it was texting.
I think he was probably slapping his enemies.
I don't know. Doing shit crazy people do. Like, whatever that shit is. I don't know.
Kanye is the single most sane person named Kanye I've ever met.
He's also the most insane Kanye I've ever met.
Yes.
True.
Yes. He's the most non-crazy Kanye that I've ever heard of.
When you guys did the show without me that one night, I had drove to Cody, Wyoming, right? That's where Kanye West lives. He's got 2 houses in Cody, Wyoming.
Wait, were you visiting Kanye West? Was he texting you? Is that the reason that Kanye West is in the hospital now?
I signed an NDA, so I can't say.
Okay.
But is it racist that I saw one black dude in Cody, Wyoming, and he looked very uncomfortable, and I just thought I should follow him because he's probably going to Kanye's house? Is that racist?
No, that's not racist.
He was the one black dude, and everybody else had Trump hats and cowboy boots. Yeah. They were pale white redneck, and this guy looked so angry. And he was standing outside of a store, and I was like, I bet you he's going to Kanye's house. Why the hell else is this guy here?
Maybe he was angry because he wasn't going there.
Well, he was dressed like he was from Chicago. He had that Midwest kind of style to him. I was like,
Kanye did popularize a line of shirts that all looks like they have bullet holes in them. And he is from Chicago, so maybe.
When I had a plan back when I still wanted to be a cool rapper. I had a plan when I got rich and famous. I was gonna make a whole line of pre-stained shirts, to play into my obesity. Right? Kanye's just playing into the.
Wait! You said pre-stained. I thought you said priest-stained.
No, pre-stained.
Okay.
They're they got mustard and ketchup stains on them, or one might have some green guacamole stain.
That is definitely way better than what I thought you were pitching just now.
Yeah. Pre-stained shirts.
Yeah, my priest.
Scrap that idea.
My priest taint shirt. It just shows a priest taint.
Scrap that
Maybe
idea.
a Miracle Whip stain on it or something.
Yeah.
Tain't likely. You see, Miracle Whip was trending on Twitter the other night.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. That was my fault.
Yeah, it was top trending.
Why? What did it do?
I don't know. I was looking around and most people were like, man, I just thought maybe somebody canceled Miracle Whip. Like I'm only here to check to see if anybody canceled Miracle Whip. Miracle Whip would be the type of food to get canceled during the 2020 crises.
Which would be fucking hilarious given that we already know the reason it exists is because it's cheaper than mayo.
Yeah, it's just sugar-filled mayo substitute garbage.
That whole sentence sounded disgusting.
Yeah,
it did.
I was reading a lot of the comments on it. People were like, today I was today years old when I learned mayonnaise and Miracle Whip weren't the same thing. And I was like, I should have watched Drunken Peasants podcast.
So okay, so what's a bigger argument? Like that Miracle Whip and mayonnaise are two separate things, or that a hot dog should not be considered a sandwich? Which is the bigger asinine
Why are you
argument?
bringing that up now? Why
I'm just asking a question.
Well, the whole thing is Miracle Whip and mayonnaise are not the same thing. They're not.
What have I done?
They're not. They're not. They're just not the same thing. And a hot dog is a sandwich.
Yes. Thank you, Billy. Thank you.
A hot dog is a sandwich. I agree with that.
You and Jamarcus are the only people that agree with me on this so far.
If you remember, I posted the chart on your Discord that shows like sandwich neutrality.
Oh, I got something planned tomorrow. We're gonna discuss this tomorrow. And speaking of discussion, did you call G-Man? Is he ignoring you?
No, we're not calling G-Man.
I didn't call him.
That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
I'll call him.
If he comes on, I go off.
Why?
Because we had G-Man on. We had G-Man on just a couple weeks ago. That's too much G-Man.
That's really fucked up that you're threatening to go off just because we're bringing someone on.
We have 5. This is not fucked up. There's 5 people on right now. We don't have to add G-Man and do the same stupid fucking shtick where we ask him if children starve.
As a person,
look,
have my spot.
It is.
Hey, look. It'll be different with me and Hannibal on because he's got issues with us.
Yeah, he gets weird around other blacks. Like I don't know what it is about him. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and look, real quick, Monty and I haven't had a chance to tell you guys this like formally, so I want to do that. But like after we saw the episode of DP that you guys had G-Man on and he was talking crazy and shit like that.
Yeah.
We heard y'all. We heard y'all. You know, like when he was talking crazy about us, how you guys defended us, and we appreciate that.
Yes,
we want to say thank you guys. Thank you BENPAI. Thank you Young Bill Fridge. I know Pimp Monk is out there somewhere.
Thank Pimp Monk.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You guys awesome. You could have just let him talk shit about us. And
Fuck no.
You know.
Yeah. No. Yeah, we appreciate that. And then he went off the fucking rails.
Yeah.
I'd ride for you guys over with anybody, but especially with G-Man.
Yeah.
Especially with G-Man.
Yeah, we appreciate that. We never got to say thank you. Thank you for bringing that up too, Hannibal. I forgot. We never said it.
You ain't got to say thank you.
We haven't been on DP since that happened. So I wanted to make sure. Yeah, this is our first time on since then.
Man, I missed you guys. I didn't even realize it.
It's been too long.
Yeah. I was eating Chipotle the other day, and I was thinking about Bill Fridge. I was like, oh man, that's a lie. I didn't have Chipotle. I didn't go in the.
Well, I was wearing a mask the other day, and I was thinking about you. That's not a lie.
So you know what people tell me all the time now? People always say, man, I guess this is your time to shine. You've been preparing for this shit for 10 years. I'm like, yeah. Like literally people tell me this shit every day. Like it's just become one of those things, like, you know, like when people ask tall people, what's the weather like up there? It's like, it's one of those jokes. It's just like, all right, I got you.
Yeah, I'll tell you how racist my co-hosts are on this podcast. Earlier, before you were a little late to the show, right? You were a little late to the show. And I said, let's just put Lord Jamarcus in Hannibal face and go live. And I
did not consent to that.
No, Hannibal face is wearing a mask. It's just wearing a mask. I don't know why you guys had to make it a racist thing. It's just wearing a mask.
And
we should do like, look, I got some full face masks that I could send you, and then you could just wear those. So whenever I can't do the show, you could just be me. And
Yeah,
just,
if you
just let
tucked your beard into a full face mask, nobody would even notice it wasn't Hannibal until you started talking.
Yeah. Or next time Hannibal's running late, I have a clip of me wearing a mask on a green screen so I can put it over Hannibal's background. And I'll just send you a clip that you can just loop.
Why do you have that though, Monty?
I need to be prepared for anything that happens. What happens if you drop out of the show? I got to keep a show going. So boom, there you go, Hannibal.
Unsatisfying answer. BENPAI, what? I have two questions, BENPAI. What are you eating, and can I have some?
I was eating some cashews.
Yeah.
Oh no.
God, nuts.
The only mask-like thing I have is the Fallout Power helmet that's sitting on my shelf behind me. But then you wouldn't see any of my face. It would just like completely envelop my head.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I should turn off that goddamn internet.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. TP, are they gonna touch me?
TP, are they gonna touch me? Antagonism.
This is interesting.
Why are you guys not wearing masks?
I have one with me. It's my prerogative.
But why not wear one to stay safe?
I have a hard time understanding people when they talk, so that's why I don't wear it.
Well, hold on. You motherfucker, you what?
Yeah, I don't wear a mask because it's hard to understand other people when they wear them. Wow. That's why I don't wear it, because it's hard to understand them. That is a great fucking answer.
I'm just gonna go out on
That's a great answer.
I'm gonna do a hot take right now. Let's just give him COVID. Let's just give it to this guy.
Yeah.
He just gets it.
I agree.
COVID can be opt-in now.
COVID for you.
You get a COVID.
Me right now?
I can hear you.
Sir, why are you not wearing your mask?
Because there's no COVID. It's a fake pandemic.
Yeah, and Santa Claus isn't real either, so shave the beard.
States of America.
You fat fuck.
The president said to Bob Woodward that there is a virus, the coronavirus, and that it is deadly.
I didn't spend all this time growing this fucking beard to cover it with a mask.
The CDC said that only less than 10,000 people die from COVID. The other 190,000 have 2.6 or 2.8 other mortalities.
Modalities.
What?
Modalities, Ben.
Modalities?
They got
How are you
7.8
doing
modalities.
tonight? Dropped in to say two things. One, that Nappy Roots is a very underrated rap group. And two, that The Ghetto by Too Short is the most gangsta and educating song I've ever heard. That creeping.
Yes. Who said that? Who's that come from?
Cole?
Cole? Yeah. You know what, Cole? Everything you said is 100% accurate. Okay? No lies told in that statement. I haven't heard The Ghetto from two. Matter of fact, I'm about to download that shit right the fuck now.
Mortality.
The Ghetto. Talking about
Are you guys allowed to be in this crowded space with all these?
I'm not afraid.
I'm not afraid. Sorry, sometimes you have to be afraid. Like when you're smart, you're afraid of the right things.
Cole James. I'm not afraid.
There's rational fears.
I'm too stupid to be afraid. Fee, fi, fo, fum, spit in my mouth. I'm so dumb.
The good Lord takes care of me. If I die, I die. We got to get this country moving.
I doubt he has that same attitude with everything. Like, why don't you point a loaded shotgun at your own
I like
head?
how this lady's looking at him. Like he just grabbed her ass and she turned around like, son of a bitch.
If I die, I die.
What's the middle button say? God what?
God, it's hard to say.
Is this God country?
God,
and Trump?
guns, and
God, guns, and Trump.
And cover and grab him by the pussy.
You can do wear masks and stay inside for another year. Huh?
Yeah, God, guns, and
Where
Trump.
will that get us?
Where will it get
Alive?
us? Yeah.
I mean, Maybe it will get us to be able to go outside and not wear masks by then.
Well,
that was kind of the hope.
It depends what he means by us, because if we'll probably be alive, maybe not him.
No, we're all gonna die.
What do AOC, VH1, Marvel, HGTV, and the LGBT all have in common?
Big tits.
The normalization of drag queens, gay kissing, and a throuple, which means 3 people living together in an openly sexual relationship.
Why you screamed?
He's going to one of those places.
A throuple. A throuple.
Is AOC in a throuple?
I thought he was gonna. Go ahead.
I've been following these fuckers for weeks now, like building our other channel, the Ultimate Comic Book Movie List, which we should have told you all about. But I've been following all these people that are going where he's going, and he already set up where he's going, and I see where this ends. But continue.
This guy is unironically uses the term "the gay agenda."
Black-robed elites on the Supreme Court redefined marriage just 5 short years ago. Many of us warned about the consequences of that decision.
Yeah, what happened?
Slippery,
literally nothing but good stuff.
Slope has become a downhill drag race to destruction. In a culture that has rejected the God of truth, moral absolutes,
working way too much. Take my money, peasants.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shane.
Yeah, Shane.
Some people aren't working at all. And some people are working too much. It's strange.
And calls evil good. Don't expect the onslaught to slow down. Get ready for even more promotion of adultery, homosexuality, drag queens, transgenderism, polyamory, polygamy, and even pedophilia.
They always use that. That's always in their back pocket.
Yeah, I don't think those are quite the same thing. Like, you can't just throw them all into a bucket together. It doesn't work like that.
Well, that's how the LGBT used to work. They threw them all in the bucket together.
Like, just because you have gay sex, it's not going to cause a fucking fire tornado.
Well, it used to be in the bucket.
Yeah, he took a bunch of things that weren't crimes and then threw in a very disgusting crime in with it. But you know what I'm saying? It's like you can't be like, oh, I'm finna make some gumbo today, and I'm gonna get some roux and some sausage and some crab legs and some insecticide. It's like, okay, all right, so one of those isn't food that you don't put in. You know, it's just like he specifically threw in something. Anyway, go ahead.
But sodomy laws were against the law in most places for a very long time. So maybe we're just on the wrong side of history, right, guys?
No.
Right?
No.
Those are kids. Kids.
Of course.
The law is definitely wrong.
Kids and sex.
Interracial marriage was illegal, too, at one time.
Yeah, so all these maps are holding out that one day their time will come.
That's why Monty fights so hard to break down those relations in America. Monty is out here single-handedly plowing through white women, you know what I'm saying, to make up for lost time. Okay?
I'm David Fiorazzo, and this is Christ and Culture.
Oh, shit.
Wait,
that was just his intro?
Yeah, he's like Von Helton,
Here are
basically.
just 3 examples of moral decay.
This picture they used, I like this room setup. Like, say what you want about the gays, but they interior decorate very well.
Of course.
It has very good feng shui.
Yeah.
Start with Marvel.
They put a rainbow screensaver on the TV. They got that nice shelf that I can store my art on. Oh, this might be my new gay boyfriend. Oh, what's
Openly
the
gay
dude's name that designed
superhero
this?
coming out in the highly anticipated film The Eternals, slotted to hit theaters in the
The
fall.
Eternals.
The movie will feature a homosexual character in a big same-sex on-screen kiss that Hollywood is already raving about.
No.
One of the actors said, quote, "Everyone cried on the set. For me,
I hate it when they're always like, oh, they're trying to normalize this. They're normalizing that. I hear all kinds of people on all different sides of everything be like, oh, they're just trying to normalize this. They want to normalize this. Dude, fucking, if people can think of it, I mean, what's normal to one person isn't normal to others. You know?
Just like when Kirk kissed Uhura.
How great will it be, though? How great will it be one day a guy and a guy will kiss, and people who don't want to kiss guys can just be like, okay.
That happened? Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's also 2020. Why the fuck are we still fighting this fight where it's like, oh my god, they're gonna have a gay kiss on screen? Like what?
I told
That's
you
never
why.
happened before.
I told you why. Because cuties.
It's very important to show how loving and beautiful a queer family can be. He described the big screen moment saying, "It's a beautiful, very moving kiss." People magazine is already calling it a blockbuster 9 months before it's even released.
Oh, calling a Marvel movie a blockbuster 9 months before it's released? Yeah, that's a big take. Jesus Christ, People magazine, fuck is wrong with you? You dumbass idiots. It's 9 months away. You can't just call it a blockbuster.
They literally all are. They have like what, a 100% track record?
Yes.
Yeah.
Almost all of their movies
are profitable at least.
Most of them break $1 billion.
Yeah, like even the lesser popular ones, right?
Well, yeah, initially,
like Ant-Man's one of the lesser popular ones.
Ant-Man
right?
still gets like 800 million.
There you go.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. And then like Black Panther and Avengers and all that.
Yeah, Star Wars had a blemish with Solo. It got like 400 million. And like any movie getting 400 million normally would be like, but they were like,
that's
Solo
low for Star Wars.
That's too bad, right?
Like, what, Endgame that fucking took like the #1 slot in the box office for like all time
by like a
Yeah,
billion.
but it was a Star Wars
Disney.
like a spin-off prequel though.
The
So I'm
Solo?
not-
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not surprised it didn't do
Well,
that.
no, it really did terribly because it came out 4 months after The Last Jedi. It's the first time they put a Star Wars movie out that close to another Star Wars movie, and Last
Disney.
Jedi had such a hard time.
Fuck Disney.
Now,
Anyway.
some might say, okay, just don't go to the movie. All right, so you think you'll avoid the promotion of the
There you go.
perverse on your computer or watching
200
television at
IQ
home?
take.
Remember the Super Sex? I mean, the Super Bowl halftime strip show a few weeks back?
Who cares?
The second example of our anything
Don't watch
goes.
the Super Bowl then. Fuck you.
It wasn't
dude.
even they were literally just dancing. They weren't naked.
Yeah, if you're gonna be so triggered by a butt shaking, don't read your fucking Bible during the halftime show. Fuck off. Go. You know what? You know what? Go put yourself in harm's way, so maybe you can go to heaven sooner.
Pop culture.
No, Billy,
is
there's
on a-
people that are holding guns to their head, making them watch it. You
They're
don't
holding
understand.
dicks to their head, making them suck
they're
them.
holding
Oh no!
It's that
I don't
mark
want
of the
to.
beast
I don't want to get into
technology.
heaven that way. I just want y'all to know.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
If I got a
I don't have
Harvey
to suck no
Weinstein
dick
my
to
way
get
into
to
heaven, what if
Recent
God looked like
HGTV
Harvey Weinstein? Would you still want to get in?
TV episode of House Hunters, where Colorado Springs husband and wife, who are married with 2 kids, are also in a romantic relationship with another woman they met in a bar. Pray for their kids. The show follows them around
for
as
the
they look for a
kids.
house together. The husband, Brian, said he always knew that his wife was bisexual.
Hey guys, we got a
and
nanny
he-
that we pay in pussy and dick. Oh, yeah.
I mean, look, listen. That sounds incredible. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, well, that sounds partially incredible. It also sounds like just a lot of problems for the dude. You know
Well,
what I'm saying? It's just like.
What do you mean a lot of problems for
like,
the
it's
dude?
that- now he's got 2 women he can't satisfy.
But this, no, that's you got it all wrong. The women are into each other. He has half the work to do now. He's got a whole other body to piece in and do their own fucking thing. He's got it made. They literally got a nanny. They pay him pussy and dick. That's a great deal.
To meet her desire
I don't
for
think
both
I'd want to
men
be in
and
that
women.
kind of relationship, but that I'm not in one of them. So what the fuck does it have to do with my opinion on it? Like I can just let it go and let people do what they want to do.
Not only
It's
do I want to
difficult.
be in that kind of relationship, I want to have 9 wives. I want them all to be strippers and all to be fucking pregnant. And I want to have the littest strip club ever. I'm gonna DJ and bounce, and my pregnant wives is gonna pop babies out on stage and jiggle their tits and make hella money. It's called Lady Bumps. Come down Saturday night.
There you go. There you
I
go. Get it.
I support you in this endeavor, Billy. If that's what
All
makes
right.
you happy and makes them happy, go for it.
Billy's harem is a much better name for that than lady bumps.
You want to have
Harem.
9 kids all at once?
Well, I mean, I'll have half of them pregnant, the other half not.
Oh, now it changes.
It's gonna be rotation. They can't.
Yeah, you didn't even think of that, did you?
No, 'cause
I had to bring you back to reality on that one.
Ben, this is the thing. They're all going to be pregnant, but they're going to have 4 to 5 months before they show. So
You're
the
gonna be a deadbeat dad.
No, literally, we're going to make so much money at the strip club. So much money.
Are you trying to like turn this into you also being a pimp in addition to a father?
Not a pimp, a caregiver. Christ, your vernacular is offensive.
He's still mad about the Miracle Whip, Jamarcus. Don't you know?
Yeah. This is Miracle Whip coming right
Yeah,
back.
that's actually the name of my strip club is Miracle Whips.
Dude, I named the castle that I built in the DP Arc server Hellman's Deep just to piss off Billy.
Wait. Hellman's Deep? That's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, I got
for you while we're on DP.
I got so mad. I got so mad when I saw that in the Arc server that I quit going into it. I preemptively quit going into it by never actually going into it in the first place.
Okay. What
I'm
about
so mad.
Billy's battery of fully automatic uterine baby cannons? That's a long name. That's a long name for a strip club.
Yes, and I'm gonna just name my kids. I'm gonna name my kids different things that come out of a vagina, like discharge, urine, ping pong. Like it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Feel like you run out of names pretty well. I guess technically anything you put in can come out. So I guess you could
Exactly.
You could name one,
here's my 9th kid, Rolex.
Rolex. You can't be more creative than that. Like, I don't know, po' boy or shrimp po' boy.
I ain't putting a shrimp po' boy in a pussy. I figure if we're lucky, someone's gonna leave a Rolex in there after visiting lady bumps.
Yeah. All right. I guess so.
If we're lucky.
What about Fridge Manor? How you like Fridge Manor?
Fridge Manor's not bad. It's gonna be there's gonna be a Fridge Manor on the front, Chipotle on the back. I'm gonna franchise a Chipotle connected to Fridge Manor.
Okay. Okay.
I like it. Yeah, you could put a cucumber in there, and then you have a son named Cucumber, or a son or daughter named Cucumber.
No. With the type of girls I pull, I'd have a son named Pickle.
Leave the Rolex in there. We're going in deep.
Okay, I like it. Yes, Travis Thompson. Now we know what Monty's into. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Big Bob.
No, America.
Wait.
A viewer named.
No, let it go.
Let it go.
J.E. Cowart summed up the way many
So
people
I just
feel
want to
about
shout
it.
out, is this guy's name not Jimmy Boar?
And responded, quote, "My wife and I are Americans living on the island of Cyprus. HGTV is one of our very few pleasures from home. My wife found this Trupples episode so disturbing she asked we turn it off. We agree with previous comments.
They can't
that
even
the
watch
episode
it.
reflects on
No.
the deteriorating morals of our country,
turn it off.
our American culture, and society. If HGTV sees fit to process in this manner, we also will discontinue as viewers." Then he
Just
quotes
wait,
Bible verse.
pause it real fast. Pause it. So you mean to tell me this guy got offended by, like the about possible LGBTQ actors on HGTV? But that is HGTV.
No, they're not actors. All right,
Well, you know what I mean. Like they
reality
had people on
TV.
HGTV,
Yeah,
of an alternate lifestyle. He had a problem with that. But that is HGTV. That is the definition of HGTV.
Is it?
Like half? Yeah.
What is it? Half gay TV?
Look, listen, bam, he got it. He know.
I like what test subject says, turn it off is fine, but after you turn it off, shut the fuck up. Like, yeah. If you're not interested in it and you don't want to watch it, then just fucking don't. But it's not news.
Listen here, HGTV. My wife got so upset she had me turn off your program, and since I don't know how to turn her on, I had to go sit and write this fucking letter.
Yep. Strongly worded letters.
Ben Shapiro and I have been doing a lot of tweeting lately.
Describing the attitude of modern times, Judges 21:25 says, "In those days there was no king in Israel. Everyone did what was pleasing in his own eyes. You have your truth, I have mine." People magazine promoted the episode on its website, which received tweets from fans applauding it as, quote, progressive and great.
But
It
you
did
do
not
your thing, I'll
include-
do mine isn't great? I think that's actually fucking perfect. Why the hell do I have to assimilate with your milquetoast fucking views? Unless you're coming into my fucking strip club and tipping my pregnant ass wives, I don't need you in my fucking face. Or my baby's face when it's being birthed out of my wife's vagina.
Preach, Billy.
Which hopefully will happen at least once a month. I figure nine
Just
months
last
apiece.
year, the American
About a monthly.
Psychological Association, even
Once a month, there's babies.
I figure about once a month we'll have a baby birthing if I get them all lined up right. Nine wives, nine babies a month, or 9 months to make a baby. Be about a monthly, like, come live tonight, live birthing only at Fridge Manor. I don't know what we're calling it yet.
Fridge Manor. There you go. Fridge Manor.
Yeah.
I like
AKA Joe's basement.
Force designed to remove the, quote, stigma associated with it, even going so far to give the lifestyle its own politically correct term. Ready? Consensual non-monogamy. The Religion and Spirituality Task Force
Non-monogamy? No, there's already a word for that. It's like polyamory.
Polyamory?
Yeah, polyamory or
polygamy.
Or some person that's just dating. Like,
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
There's all different statuses like that.
But I think consensual non-monogamy is all-encompassing for all the different statuses.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why they call it consensual non-monogamy. I thought they were going to say consensual non-consent, which is way more fun.
There's only one word in this whole paragraph that even matters, and it's consensual. So if it's consensual, it doesn't fucking matter.
You're such a pussy.
Yeah, if it's consensual and nobody's getting hurt, I don't know why are we,
You're such a pussy magicus.
I want to make an announcement here. I just now enabled annual memberships on our Patreon.
Oh, shit.
So anyone who buys an annual membership will get a discount on that, bulk sum of Patreon membership. It's something like then if you pay like month to month, there's like a slight discount. So
Get yourself a nice little break by buying a whole year up front, and then when you do lose your job, you'll already be invested, and you can sit back and watch us and be locked in for a year.
You're invested in this fucking show. Like, you're
Perfect.
here. I didn't know you could do annual memberships. That's
Yeah. I just enabled it. So now annual memberships for everyone. I just enabled it on the DP Patreon. So let's what is this? Oh.
Okay. Problem is, Brother Rich is over in Tennessee. And a storm just knocked out his internet. So we're back again live.
It was the Lord's work.
I'd like to talk a little bit about this coming weekend, Labor Day weekend. Everybody's going to be laboring for something. Laboring in sin, laboring for the Lord.
Huh?
We used to go to New Orleans during Labor Day weekend, but the event that we were there for is now canceled because of the virus.
What about all the storms too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to tell you,
judgmental of me if I say that just this frame right here tells me everything I need to know about this guy. He's
Yeah.
wearing a shirt that says the Lord. He's got a fucking Bible on a stand right behind him, and
Yep.
a Trump hat sitting on the fucking counter next to him.
He also has a landline phone.
And
oh god, yeah, I didn't even catch it.
And of all
also when people are talking all this shit about New Orleans, you don't know what it's like here. I spent the last 2 to 3 days scared that I had to warn Hannibal. There's a chance I won't be able to show up on DP because we might lose power. Hurricanes are coming at us all the time, and then they go, psych, we're going there. Yeah. But I was watching that shit, and it will knock our internet out. It won't knock our power out, but the internet's gone.
Monty's always looking for an excuse to not do a show. That's what it is.
Is that what it is?
He was gonna blame it. He was gonna blame it on the hurricane.
I don't believe that.
Why, that's why I wake up on Monday to build a Wednesday show.
We had we recently had some of the worst air quality on the planet around here. Like literally the worst air quality out of anywhere in the world for the last week or so.
I drove like 3 hours east today.
Yeah.
It was pretty smoky out that way.
Yeah, because they have them out there too.
Yeah.
You have to go like almost to Montana.
Portland is the fucking worst.
Portland is awful.
Portland.
Are the protests still going on with all of this shit?
The protesters got lost in the smoke. Our air quality here was in the upper. I think it might have got to like 200 here in Seattle.
Yeah.
But in Portland, it was over the mid 500s.
Yeah, that's
It
crazy.
was like 570.
Yeah, that's hazardous.
Oh, it's literally like do not leave your house ever.
Ever again.
It's actually it was so high they were suggesting people check and make sure they weren't in the Beetlejuice realm.
Right now it's in unhealthy range. In Seattle it's in the 200s. Here it's 162.
221.
Is it raining ash where you're at too, like all the time?
No, it's just really smoky. Like it smells like everyone in the neighborhood has a fire in their backyard, and it's smoky, and you can't see very well, and the sun gets blocked out by like the thick. Oh, and it gets cold too. It's so weird because the smoke blocks out the sun, and it gets like unseasonably cold.
Yeah.
I saw some of the pictures people took of like the sky when it's like that, and it literally looks like a scene out of fucking Doom Eternal. It's crazy.
Yeah, this shit is nuts right now.
Yeah.
Here comes the sun. It's pretty bad.
Oh, sorry. Love that shit. Like, you triggered me.
This
That's one of
guy's
my
dumb.
favorite
I don't
shit.
want to listen to him
He's
anymore.
good.
I'm going to move on to somebody else. Let's see.
That's awesome.
Oh man, I saw. Check this out.
Now, don't push me. Go to the bathroom and sit down.
You see what she did?
I need to get
She
to
put
my
her hands in me.
Ma'am, I need to get to
She
my
want me to
door.
go to jail. Y'all see how she antagonizing me?
Valerie.
Y'all see how the lady doing me?
Ma'am,
Look, and then she coming.
you
Look,
need to go to the
all I'm trying to do is use the
Then
bathroom.
go
What?
to the bathroom.
What? The lady is getting aggressive with me.
You're not listening. Go to the
I'm not a child. I'm grown. I'm trying to use the bathroom.
So
The lady is
how-
coming.
I need to
I see
get
the
to my door,
bathroom.
ma'am.
Now she needs to get to her door.
Why
Can I
is
get
she
to my
not wearing a
bathroom?
mask?
Because she doesn't
that's-
give a
that's-
fuck.
That's what I was thinking the whole time. Why is she not wearing a mask?
She needs to have Hannibal face on right now.
I do want to point out Spirit Airlines is one of the worst airlines.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think they need her to sit down so they can take off. I don't. I think that's what's going on here.
What do I gotta listen to?
No, I was blocking you.
What I gotta listen to? Are you my boss? You are white privilege. You're not my boss. Sit down. Sit down. Oh, thank you. You're not my boss.
I need to
And
get
you're
to
not
my
my
door.
boss.
I mean, she
You're
kind of is though. Like she's
When you're in the
representing
air,
airline.
they do have some authority when you're like on a plane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
so
sure.
they should just kick her off right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Say goodbye. You don't get to fly. Get off.
Privilege. Sit down. You don't have privilege over me.
Oh, I don't.
Thank you. You have privilege. No, but all of a sudden you gotta go back here.
She's like, oh, I don't have white privilege over you. I have flight privilege over you. Sit the fuck down or get the fuck off.
Here's the thing, like, stop. Listen. To all the black DP fans, this is Monty talking to you right
All three of y'all.
Stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. You hear this stuff, you see things kind of moving a certain way, and then you just get crazy like this bitch.
Hey,
don't do that.
To all the black DP fans, I know I'm white guilt Billy, and I'm coming from a place of privilege here, but just do whatever the fuck you want. I trust you. You're our fans. You're our fans. Do what you want.
No, don't do whatever the
You're
fuck
our
you want.
fans.
Don't be her.
You're
Don't
our
be
fans.
her.
You can do what you want.
She makes all of this look bad. She makes all of this look bad. Like, she needs to stop saying that shit. She needs to put her luggage up and sit the fuck down and fly to wherever the fuck they're flying.
Right.
That's what she needs to do right now.
Yeah, this is one of, and like when you were showing this video, there was a moment where Monty and I simultaneously face palmed, and I looked up and I saw him doing it too. I was like, oh, like we both felt this shit. It was just like, bro, like shut the fuck up, like sit your ass down.
Listen, and I'm saying this because my least favorite thing in the world to do is fly, and I'm on edge. If somebody fucks with me, I will punch a motherfucker in the throat for saying hi in the wrong key.
Is that why Pit Monk doesn't fly?
Get to my bathroom and have respect for me like you've been having. Carla. Good. And I need to get to my bathroom. So you rate and respect people. You have white privilege and it's not here. It's over with. It's 2020.
Thank God, 2020, the one good thing to come out of 2020, white privilege got canceled.
So you're under the government too. You're confined. And you don't have white privilege anymore. I'm a queen. California.
I'm a queen from California.
She was from a black queen. You don't talk because you so privileged that you got to get to somebody else and tell them you're not listening. I don't have to listen to you. You don't run me. You go to the bathroom.
You can't tell me to do a pee-pee. I'm not going to go do a pee-pee because you tell me to. No, I'm going to hold it until I want to do it by myself.
Yeah. And look, I'll also flip it around. The woman in the seat needs to shut the fuck up, too. Let her and the flight attendant have it out.
Whoa. Monty, chill.
What's that?
That's a white woman there.
Shut up and stay in your lane. You have nothing to do with this, little girl. I'm not talking to you. Listen to your mama. She should have told. I know you don't care. You so grown.
Ma'am, I need to get to my door.
Okay, thank you. And I need to get to the bathroom. Like I said, y'all don't run people. You don't run America, you run yourself. So get off your little mentality that you better than somebody because you're not.
Right now.
Thank you. That's what I say. See this little shit right here? This whole little mentality. But you need to understand, you don't run America no more.
I like her now, though. You see this little shit right here? This shit right here? This shit right here? That's death.
See, and that's why this needs to stop. Because, seriously, all three of y'all out there, listen, please listen. We don't want to end up on DP on this segment. Stop. Stop.
It's not going to happen. Our fans...
She's in the wrong. I can't defend her.
Our fans would never do this.
And guess what? When I was 14, they said, oh, you people are so the same. And I slapped the shit out that white bitch when she told me that all y'all white people are so the same. And that's how I got off that butt.
Look, see, right here. There you go. She brought that black people energy. After she made them uncomfortable, she made them laugh. But you were wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you was just... She like, look, all that time that she spent being pissed off, she could have just pissed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you was like, all that time you spent fighting, you could have went, used the bathroom, got in your fucking seat. We could have been fucking taxiing already.
Yeah,
okay?
I wonder... And look, as I said, I have anxiety on flights. I know how to control myself because I want to punch everybody that says hi in the wrong key to me. And I don't. I stay calm. I don't yell at anybody. I get a bottle of my favorite whiskey before I get on a flight, and I make it last the entire trip. And I'm good.
I wonder how long...
Monty is sneaking liquids on planes, y'all.
Find a coping mechanism.
Aren't you allowed to bring it on?
Nope. Duty free.
The duty-free shop.
He said duty.
Yeah, you can get it at the duty-free shop.
But my first stop is the duty-free shop. I'm like, I want a bottle of that. Have it meet me on the flight. And I pop that motherfucker open. And I'm sipping the whole flight.
How long
That's how I do it.
Until it's socially acceptable for us to wear flight diapers?
I mean, isn't it now? You can't wear a diaper now.
I mean,
who knows?
I guess I shouldn't say socially acceptable. How long until it's like socially like encouraged for us to wear flight diapers?
That's a while off.
If you fly to another continent, you could do that.
A flight diaper.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if you got an infomercial.
What if it stank?
1999. Like, hey guys, this is Billy the Fridge here. Do you hate dealing with crowded airplane bathrooms? Do you absolutely hate standing up to go potty? Get the flight diaper. It uses the ShamWow technology to absorb all of your urine for up to a 14-hour flight. That's right. And we're going to give you 2 flight diapers right now for the low price of $19.99.
Whoa!
Someone.
I appreciate what you're trying to do. Like, on one hand, it would be nice to not have to get up to let people out to use the bathroom, but I think I'd rather not have somebody smelling like shit for 4 hours on my flight.
Flight diaper has OxyClean technology.
OxyClean.
OxyClean
Okay, whatever.
technology. There will
All
be
right.
no stench. And the video will be like me, the big fat guy going in. Wompa, 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 wompa. Sit down. Everybody's like, oh, God, I hate sitting next to the fat guy. And then I'm like, oh, could you get up? I ate too much cheeses and I have to go poopy. And they're like, no, never again with the flight diaper. And it just shows me there and there's 2 hot girls flanking me. And I'm like sitting there smiling like, oh, yes. And I'm reading my little magazine, and I'm like, exactly, babe. And then, oh, you're so funny. Perfect.
Yeah, wait. Jupiter called it the Interred Continental.
Yes.
That's the diaper.
Get your Interred Continental right now for one easy payment of $19.99. And if you order right now for extra shipping and handling, we will send you a second Interred Continental for free.
Someone keeps sending me this next guy's videos, and they call him conservative egghead or right-wing egghead.
Oh, fun.
Here's one of his videos.
So I guess we should start writing this thing. Yeah, I guess we should. I gotta be honest, I really don't want to do this right now. Ugh, me neither. I have a Redcoat Lives Matter rally later today, and I do not want to miss it.
All right, so this is called If Liberals Wrote the Constitution. So that's what they're doing.
Okay. Yeah, that is pretty important. So anyway, the boss said he wants us to include something about free speech. Free speech, huh? Sounds a little risky. How so? Well, I don't know. What if someone says something offensive? Well, that would pretty much be the worst thing ever. I completely agree. All right, the people have the freedom of speech so long as said speech isn't offensive and conforms with the liberal agenda. Sounds good to me. Now,
which politicians are trying to rewrite the Constitution, like amend it to get rid of free speech? I don't think any of them.
Canada.
Well, wait, hold on. I'm trying to see if he's funny. Because if he's funny, I'll give it a pass.
He's not funny.
Let's see. The boss also wanted us to include something about firearms. What the hell was that?
God
Oh,
damn
nothing.
it.
I cringe whenever someone says that word. What, you mean firearm? Please stop. Well,
yeah, I cringe
you know,
when he said that too, for different reasons.
Can't just make owning guns a constitutional right. Oh, of course not. Could you imagine if we wrote something crazy like, I don't know, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed? Oh no! But what should we really write?
You think this guy's in the
my
closet, or you
3-year-old
think
niece
he's
has a
open?
bubble gun. Maybe we could write
I don't know.
about that instead of real guns. I
Okay,
like
real quick,
it. Bubble gun.
I'm curious. Do the conservative viewers of Drunken Peasants, do y'all think this is funny? That's
the question.
Yeah. Because it's not
They all
not
like
ringing with me, but maybe it's
Probably
ringing
not.
with you guys. So
Do we have any conservative
anybody
viewers
conservative
left?
that's watching this that's like, yeah, he's funny.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the execution that he's.
I
getting
thought
off-
all of
that
our
he's getting
conservative viewers ran off when Discord changed their rules.
Maybe.
No, they did.
Have you been to G-Man's Discord? Like,
Oh, of course not.
oh, that's the greatest wasteland ever.
The only
Like,
time
I'll share
I've
it with
ever
y'all
spent
later.
thinking of G-Man has been live on this show.
Yeah. No, I'll share it with y'all later. You'll see. It's fucking great.
Mhm.
It's the greatest Discord since Discord.
Play
Sounds
a little bit more. Yeah, I want to see.
Scary at all. I know, right? My niece's has little pink flowers on it. Adorable. Okay, I'll just write bubble guns are fine, but nothing else. Sound good? Perfect.
Got 'em.
So, is there anything else we should include? Well, it's funny you ask. I was out getting a burger the other day and they gave me a large fry on the house. And I thought to myself, I really like free things. Are you saying that we should include free stuff in the Constitution? Oh yeah, a whole bunch of free stuff. College, medical care, food, abortions. Abortions? What's that? Just a procedure I thought of that allows women to get rid of their babies when they don't want them anymore.
Pause it. Okay, so wait a minute. So you live in a time where you invented abortion.
Liberals invented abortion.
Is this
you could get?
Is this if the liberals made the Ten Commandments, or what is this?
It's the Constitution.
Oh, the Constitution, yeah. They didn't
Can I-
have
can I
abortion
point
back
out
then?
that the Constitution does literally provide you with free legal representation.
Yeah.
So
Oof.
this isn't like a ridiculous idea that you have the constitutional right to shit.
Wait a goddamn minute, Lord Jamarcus. Are you trying to call the Constitution
Speaking
a
of Too
communist?
Short and the 90s,
Yes, I am,
ain't it crazy that the government stood by, let a problem get too big, and used it as an excuse to control the liberal cities, and now our government is doing the same exact thing with COVID? Reps a mirite lol.
Lol.
Oh, I get it. Kind of like how I use my
you think
trash
the
bin to
government
throw
wanted
away
that to
old
happen?
food that I don't want anymore. Exactly. Pretty much the same idea. All right, well, I think that's pretty much good for today. I do have one concern, though. And what would that be? Well, the boss said something about the Constitution being all about freedom and individual liberty, and I feel like we kind of turned that on its head. Oh. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Tain't likely.
Freedom's overrated. Totally overrated. Yeah, I'm sure this is fine.
That's why we don't have a Fourth Amendment anymore.
See, at least if you're gonna do it, then just be funny. You know what I'm saying? He just wasn't funny. It's not that it wasn't funny because it was conservative. It wasn't funny because it wasn't funny.
Yeah.
They tried to do a sketch comedy show on Fox News and it did not go well. They've tried.
I would love to see that. That sounds like the greatest thing ever. Hold on. What was it called?
I can't remember right now.
Yeah, we got to watch that some night on an after show.
Fox News sketch show.
There was a
I'm
really
Googling that
funny video that was kind of like
half hour news hour.
Okay.
So it's their
Look, the
answer to
title
the
is funny.
Daily News or with John Stewart?
Yeah.
It was like a sketch comedy show. Oh.
Okay. All right.
I guess it was news satire too. I don't know. I saw it a few times and I was like, it's not that great.
I saw a comedy video that was like right leaning, and it was how alt right and SJWs share many of the same talking points, and it was like a really funny fucking video, well done, not liberal at all. I wish more people were funny on the conservative side, and put together funny conservative videos, because then maybe I'd be a Proud Boy. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if I'd be a Proud Boy. But,
I know.
I'd definitely like to see some more funny conservatives.
Maybe
out
I,
here.
if they were funny, maybe the liberals aren't really funny anymore either, though. Nobody's funny anymore. Just us.
Tig Notaro is funny.
Oh my God, we never had that conversation. Are we gonna go there tonight?
No.
That's yeah. I took it there.
We're gonna have to go there tonight. People keep sending me messages to join G-Man's Discord. No.
Yeah.
No.
Why the fuck do I? Yeah, people did that to me too.
I'm not
I
going
just
to do
joined
it.
it. I literally just joined it.
Well,
great.
Oh, you should get in. Look. The story behind it is G-Man set up this Discord server, couldn't figure out how Discord worked, and just abandoned it. So it's a wasteland of fucking porn and random.
Dude, that's like Jared. That's like
ridiculous
Jared's weird
shit.
servers.
Except
no.
Jared's server left a whole bunch of maps in charge.
Right.
That was terrible.
There
Oh,
are
by
no
the way, look who's
moderators.
in jail.
Oh no, Teddy, no. Edward Ellsworth Anus. Oh no,
Anus.
Teddy, how dare you? His next court date is in October.
Yeah,
Fuck.
he in jail for a month.
Can he get parole?
It says bond 0.
Oh, that means no parole.
It's.
What do you get arrested for?
Let's see. Release felony arrest without warrant. Looks like he was released on unsecured bond.
Oh, okay, so he's not in jail. He was arrested, and he's
They
out.
got him behind that jail wall, though. So
He promised to appear. His next court date's October, so he's not locked up for a month. Woo!
Man, he just keeps getting away with shit.
You know why?
Why?
He's Canadian. They're gonna ban him from America?
They can.
Well, we'll see.
He might have dual citizenship at this point. Because he's been married to people that are American too, so like he might just have dual citizenship at this point.
Good old Teddy Hart.
I don't want to pretend to know who this is. So who is this?
This is the nephew of Bret the Hitman Hart, and he's really talented wrestler. He was a really talented wrestler that got signed by WWE to one of the most lucrative deals of the time and blew it by being an asshole. And
what was his name?
Teddy Hart.
Teddy Hart.
So was this related to like the?
He never even made it to the main
roster.
roster. Who knows? He never even made it to the main roster.
Okay.
He was charged with like trying to sell drugs too, and then also he got in trouble for choking Maria. He's got a girlfriend that's a lot younger than him. That's currently a pro wrestler. She's like a big muscle woman. And they had a YouTube channel, but I went to Maria's channel not too long ago, and I think she took down all of her videos with him.
Damn.
Maybe most of them. They were crazy though. Yeah,
Is she
she's
still doing videos without him, or?
doesn't look like she's done anything since. I don't know. It looks like here's a video of her and Teddy
in bed.
That first Schlack video was so great.
Yeah, it was crazy.
The shit that he says in that video is so
Look,
great.
Schlack, if you want, we could both fuck her. I don't care. Just finish the tattoo.
Right.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I don't know if there's a mirror for that video. I hope
wonder
it is.
if there is. I might still have it.
Yeah, that's one of those ones that should go in the archives forever. Like you should have a hard drive with just like the Cheesecake Factory song and a bunch of other shit.
Oh my god.
I wonder what would happen if you just re-uploaded a bunch to like the Vimeo as an archive.
That takes up a lot of space.
True.
That should be used for content.
I suppose. Are we halfway to filling our space yet?
No, but it's a slippery slope when you start just using it for storage.
I like slippery slopes.
Whoa.
What do you think's crazier, the bedazzled belt that he made, or the bedazzled steering wheel that he had?
Not just the bedazzled steering wheel. He bedazzled the entire inside of his. Was it?
Yeah.
Was it what was it? What was the car?
It was
a Maserati.
Was it a Maserati?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. Teddy Hart bedazzled a Maserati.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. It's
Dude, he
fantastic.
bedazzled everything.
Yeah. He's like a fucking tweaker extraordinaire. It's
He
hilarious.
fucking loves that glue gun.
Yeah, he's a top tier tweaker.
Yeah, he was making her this really ugly belt.
Why?
It was so cool, like how amazingly like into the belt he was too. Like every single thing on it's like, oh yeah, this represents like this part of our relationship or whatever. Like he just so passionate about it.
Can you find the Teddy Teddy Hart trailer for his reality show?
Oh my god, yeah, that's probably still up.
Because that was some really good viewing that might get Hannibal up to date. Teddy Hart is easily one of the greatest subjects for us to ever watch on this show. He checks so many boxes.
Yeah, and then he got in trouble with the law too many times.
Well, not just with the law. There was, before he was in trouble with the law, there were people trying to pin a missing woman on him.
Yeah, that too.
That wasn't even him with the law yet.
He got fired from Ring of Honor for showing off too, because he can do these backflips.
This man is like god tier. Lol cow. He's great.
He does kind of look Samoan. He has kind of a like this picture, this angle of him looks like he might be from U.S.
We should hire
Samoa.
Colin Farrell to play him in a
His,
biopic.
yeah, I think his dad was just like a. I think his dad was a bodybuilder that wrestled in the old Stampede Wrestling, where like Stu Hart owned.
And he married one of the sisters.
One of the Hart sisters.
Yeah, they were marrying all the wrestlers.
Yeah, every one of Stu Hart's sons became wrestlers, and every one of Stu Hart's daughters married wrestlers. 100%.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still real to me, damn it.
Here's the Teddy Hart reality series that he had shot that never came out.
All right.
Respect the fact that when I hit a guy, I have to be a master not to knock his teeth out.
Ooh, he's a good wrestler.
I'd love to see Teddy make it in wrestling. And in a lot of ways, he deserves to make it in wrestling, but he's got to learn to shut his mouth.
What
happens
when
you inherit a famous? Yeah, and that's the person he should be listening to. He's lucky Brett even did this promo. You know
He
what I
probably
mean?
paid him.
Probably.
Name linked
Uncle Brett,
with
will you
world champions,
do my video?
with Canadian icons, and with deep tragedy.
I saw my Uncle Owen Hart die in the fucking ring. So don't tell me wrestling's not real.
Oh, see, that's so disingenuous to say that. He wasn't even wrestling yet. He was entering the ring in a very unconventional way, and there was a fatal accident.
Ben, don't tell him wrestling's not real.
It wasn't like he was doing a wrestling move and he died. That does. Come on.
Don't tell him wrestling's not real,
That's
Ben.
gravity's not real.
Don't tell him gravity's not real.
Open Sky Pictures presents a new TV series.
Oh yeah, he breeds these cats.
He breeds them. It's some fucking Dr. Evil level of cat breeding.
Yeah. Mr. Bigglesworth.
The Claw.
About love, family, and career.
Oh yeah, he has like he has like polyamory going on. Yeah, look at this shit. He's holding the cat. And he's got a pit bull on a leash.
Tell me this is not like God level of humanity right here.
I like how there's furniture in his front, like in his driveway.
Oh yeah.
Heart attack. Meet Teddy Hart. He is universally considered a great performer, the youngest superstar ever signed to a WWE contract.
Yeah, he was in OVW, which is where a lot of people got their start.
Yeah.
He was fired for erratic behavior. Twice.
Twice.
But the story of Teddy Hart
Is that him just selling?
Yeah.
about more.
That's pretty good though.
More than wrestling. This is the story of a
No,
man.
stop!
What?
Stop throwing the kitty! No!
Whoa, Ben, he's just playing with little pussy.
Oh no! I hate it.
All pussy wants to be flipped up in reverse.
When cool rappers talk about beating up the pussy, that's what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Right there.
I want him to go to jail just for throwing the cat.
Oh my
I really
God.
hate it. I really hate
The
it.
cat loves it.
Persian show cats.
I've had all sorts of different cats. I do little games and little tests, and to me, the Persian cat was the smartest.
He did some scientific research on the Persian
he did
cats.
games and tests.
What he meant was the Persian cat was the easiest to flip.
This nigga has the thinnest sideburns I've ever seen in my life.
When he's saying games, he means like the Olympics for his cats. Like they're fucking practicing somersaults and
I
shit.
sat down, pit my cats against Lord Jamarcus and some magic cards. The cat that was able to beat him was the Persian.
And loyal.
It's true.
This is fucking nuts. This is so crazy.
The cat just winked at us.
Stop throwing the cats.
Some people play with kendamas. Some people play with cats.
Guys,
It's
I don't like
fine.
picking cats up by tails, but mine love it.
Yeah.
So
They don't like that. Cats don't like that.
That cat likes
He's
it.
like, mine love it.
Yeah.
Look at the weird palette of fucking cat food that he has.
And then this random juggalo standing behind him.
Yeah, what the fuck? See how he has like shit covering everything.
Yeah, the refrigerator's covered with fucking High Times Nug pages.
Yeah.
Nug pinouts.
You know, hey, no, you can eat.
They don't
Watch,
like
he'll
that.
eat right now.
This is the story of life inside the new Heart.
He's got a ring in his backyard.
The new Heart Dungeon.
Yeah,
aka
this
backyard
house.
wrestling ring.
Dungeon, a mansion filled with misfits, bikers, models, musicians, and artists.
Yeah, one of me and Scott's friends got kidnapped by him, and was stuck in the house for months.
Yeah, who was that?
Our buddy Damon. He goes by Flip Kendrick on the Independence.
It's crazy.
He just got kidnapped by Teddy Hart.
Facility where it's open door policy. It's a life skills training.
It's open door to get in.
It's open door, but you can't really leave until I get bored.
You can check out anytime you'd like, but you can never leave.
Welcome to Hotel Calgary.
Yeah.
So it's like Onision's basement.
To
I
help
got
you
out.
become a better person.
Keeping the new Heart Dungeon in order is Teddy's best friend, Lee, a former wrestler, ring announcer, and aspiring hip-hop artist.
I want to hear this nigga's music. I want to hear more than anything else.
Oh, my God.
Somebody please find a link to this dude's music.
Yeah, I'm searching right now. His name's Lee. Lee Teddy Hart Rap.
Oh my God! Good luck. He's an aspiring hip hop artist.
I know.
Not an aspiring rapper. He's an aspiring hip hop artist. So he might be like
Yeah.
Nate Dogg. You know what I'm saying? He could be the white Nate Dogg.
We have to find.
We don't know.
We have to. What was this called? Heart Attack? Maybe Lee's credited in Heart Attack. We can find a bigger name for him.
Yes. I definitely want to see this dude was a wrestler, he was a ring announcer, and he's an aspiring hip hop artist. It's like, man, he's just swinging low.
He's got so much going on in his life, but he's sweeping up fucking cat hair for Teddy Hart.
Lee is in charge of keeping 40 Persian cats fed.
Look at him.
This is the story of a marriage.
Come on.
An unorthodox
Look at him.
marriage.
If you Google Ted's name.
Oh, is that his name? What's his name? What's his
Lee
name?
Mandan.
Lee Mandan.
Lee Mandan. Lee Mandan.
Somebody find his shit. Lee Mandan. Find that shit right
He
now.
probably
I
has
need to
a
hit-
pseudonym, right?
I don't know if this is the first video that came up was that's Lil Baby.
Yeah. He's not Lil Baby.
Lil Baby. Where the hell is Lee Mandan? God damn it.
Somebody needs to find his, or at least get me in contact with him, so I'm gonna be like, yo, man, I heard you rap, man. I make beats. I need to work with you, bro. I need to.
He might be dead. Maybe Teddy Hart killed him. Who knows?
We don't know
Comes
that.
up as the autocorrect is Teddy Hart incident. That video has about 500,000 or so views. It's like a gold fucking record.
Now, the Teddy Hart incident refers to a night where Teddy got carried away. Prompted by hundreds of cheering fans, Teddy broke script and performed several unplanned high-risk dives after a match that he was supposed to lose. The crowd was entertained, but this was seen as a massive violation of the etiquette of pro wrestling. He was no longer welcome in the promotion after that night.
The wrestling business, unfortunately, comes down to sometimes a simple case of doing what you're told. And Teddy was a guy that couldn't do what he was told, and he missed the train.
Brett could definitely be right. I need to learn to keep my mouth shut. Something that resonates in my head every single day.
I bet it
But
does.
is that some reason to not have a career in wrestling?
Open Sky Pictures presents.
Yeah,
a
because if
new
you don't do
TV
what you're told,
series.
people get fucking hurt.
Yeah, I bet the Teddy Hart incident could refer to like a lot of things now, and not just that.
Yeah.
I cannot find. I'm friends with Teddy Hart on Facebook, and I just searched his entire Facebook friends list to try and find someone named Lee or Mandan. Couldn't find him.
Lee Mandan.
I'm on a fucking mission right now.
You know, Teddy Hart agreed to a wrestling match against young Bill Fridge. What?
Really?
Yeah, he did.
Pre-COVID.
That was like right before he got arrested, wasn't it?
Yeah, around that time.
Pre-COVID.
Wait, what'd you get arrested for, Bill Fridge? What'd you do?
No, he
I
didn't get
beat
arrested.
Teddy Hart's.
Teddy got arrested.
I beat Teddy Hart's girlfriend.
Oh, okay. Well, did she deserve it? Is the question. Oh, and we here at Hannibal and Monty Shit Show do not advocate, beating up women.
It won't say she deserved
shit.
it.
Here we go.
What's up, fellow
Cobes?
YouTubers?
What's up,
We're
Cobes?
back at it with another badass live stream. Oh, yeah. So first of all, when my nails are super long and when my nails have not been trimmed, if I don't trim or cut my fingernails and I smoke my tobacco pipe, I'll get pipe ash in my nails. It happens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then the second thing, too, is that a lot of people seem to comment, and I quote, "Stop eating your burger like an apple. It's disgusting." Well, first of all, dipshit.
What?
Stop eating your burger like an apple.
How?
Is that a
You don't
thing?
like-
First off, how do you do that? Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand the logistics
Is
of
he
it.
taking it from like sandwich mode and just going sideways with it? Like,
Yeah.
Or is
well,
he, like,
maybe
balling it up
Maybe
in-
he's eating it like this. Maybe that's how he holds a burger.
I'm thinking that he's balling it up and then he's just biting it like it's
Yeah.
like a burger,
I think so.
like an apple.
when you eat a cheeseburger, bacon burger, whatever, when you eat a hamburger, period, it's got bread, meat, cheese, whatever, with or without, does not matter. Most people eat burgers with their hands, and if it gets too small to hold with both hands, you put it in one hand and then eat the rest of it if you can. That's just how it is.
Do we have a video
No,
of him eating a
seriously, if
burger?
you're grossed
I don't
out
think
by the
so.
way I eat cheeseburgers, then don't
I
watch.
sincerely doubt
'cause
it's
to me,
the number of hands he uses that's the problem.
It just seems
I
stupid.
want to watch him eat a fucking burger.
Okay, so here's what happens if you followed me on my last live stream. So now, if I go to PayPal, I've exhausted every option I could to make this work, and it's still not letting me transfer my money to my bank account. It's weird, dude. I think PayPal's acting up, and hopefully they're working on it. We'll see. If I click transfer money, instant transfer. Let's see what happens. Transfer to my bank. Next. A message pops up. It says, "Sorry, something's not right. Please try again later." Now, I was hoping to get some alcohol tomorrow so I can commemorate the victims of September 11th and
He was hoping to get some alcohol to commemorate the 9/11 victims.
raise a glass to them because it was a very sad time in our country.
He's like, I only
Hashtag never
drink once a year, and it's on 9/11.
I don't
forget.
think getting
You know.
trashed is how you celebrate 9/11.
Now, it's a way for me to,
I think that's
as
how
an
Cobes does it. Like, there's a difference.
American, you know what I'm saying? Because that shit happened when, like I said, when I was in 4th grade, and I was getting bullied, teased, and picked on every day at school. The teachers wouldn't do shit about it. But I didn't let it get to me too much because even then I realized there were bigger problems out there. If the money doesn't transfer tomorrow, it is what it is. At this point, I'm not going to focus on that. I'll
Get a
just
PayPal debit card, Cobes. Get a PayPal debit card sent to you from PayPal. Never have to transfer again.
Yep.
I'm failing left and right tonight. I couldn't find Lee Mandan's raps. I couldn't find King Cobra eating a fucking burger. There was one video that was linked, and the damn video was removed. I found a shitpost picture of someone who photoshopped an ape into eating a burger, like it might have been an apple, carrying it like a apple baby or something. But it's.
Alicia Dachi just found the video.
Oh?
Wait, let's see. I'm clicking on it now to see. Let's see.
Oh God! Okay.
I have to see this.
Focus on the stream.
First
Nothing
off, the
you can
video
do
is
about it,
27
dudes and
minutes,
dudettes.
so-
Yeah, his streams are really long.
Yeah, we'll just have to fast forward to when the burger comes out.
Well, maybe he orders like $60 burgers the same way he orders like $60 pizzas.
I mean, I don't care if he spends $1,000 on that burger. I want to see him eat it. I want to see him wolf that some bitch down.
I just skipped to a random part of the video and like he's using Hellman's mayonnaise.
Fuck it.
Can we not? Can we not?
Disgusting. Okay.
Can we not watch it yet? We have to watch it live. You guys are spoiling the reactions.
Yeah.
I want to watch it live.
I don't.
I think Ben left the room so we couldn't watch the burger live. He literally rage quit because he doesn't want to watch Cobes eat this burger.
He's gonna do to burger industries what like who was the guy in the third Lord of the Rings? He was the steward of Gondor. You know, he's gonna do the burgers what the steward of Gondor did to heirloom tomatoes.
What a fucking horrible reference.
That tomato was gross as shit. It was like that's what Cobes looked like eating the fucking burger.
What a terrible, what a horrible, terrible reference. I'm so proud of you right now. It's just the fucking absolute worst reference ever. In the history of references, and I'm so proud. I'm so happy that you did that.
Whenever I rewatch Lord of the Rings, I always just skip over that scene. I can watch them setting motherfuckers on fire and throwing midgets off of buildings and shit, but what I can't do is watch that nigga eat tomatoes. That shit is gross. Like, fuck. Denethor. Thank you. Denethor. Thank you, E.M. Du Bois.
Denethor?
Yeah, that's
crazy.
Denethor. Denethor, the steward of Gondor. Yeah, that shit is awful. That whole scene is just like when he's talking to the hobbits and shit. And they're like, "Hey man, there's the army of orcs is coming," and he's just sitting there just eating them. I don't even know what the fuck he was eating. All I just know is he just ate that fucking tomato and that shit exploded, and it was all juicy sounding and shit. I was like, the worst thing. Why did Peter Jackson include this in the movie?
When you say like eating a tomato, you mean like he just has a tomato in his hand and he's just taking a fucking bite out of it?
Have you never seen Return of the King?
I've watched it, but like I watched the extended version of it like after the other two extended versions, so I might have missed that part.
It's not just a tomato; it's everything that motherfucker eats. Like he just, and it makes these noises. It's just gross.
Yeah,
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like grape tomatoes. Thank you, RJ Jacob. Yeah, it was disgusting. So look, so for those of you who have seen Return of the King, right? That's what Cobes looked like. That's the thing. Look, he found it. That's it.
Yeah. Here we go. Billy's showing it.
That shit is great. This motherfucker's licking his fingers and shit. It was like, yeah, ruined the heirloom tomato industry for years.
Yeah, if you guys want to watch this in high def, search Lord of the Rings ASMR Denethor mukbang.
I don't need to hear that in ASMR. I really don't.
There you go.
Oh,
that shit is like, and all I can think to myself is, why did Peter Jackson include this in the movie? Because he had to shoot and edit that scene very specifically to be able to watch that shit.
So what's up? Did you find the burger?
I think you got a link.
Alicia
I'll put it in
Alicia
the chat.
said she sent the link in.
Oh,
so we should have and then we compared it to Denethor from Lord of the Rings series eating a tomato.
That's just life. It could be worse, like I said. I wasn't whining about being bullied as a kid. If you listened, geez, do you hear me whining? Do you hear me having
whining
a whiny
right now,
tone
aren't
in
you?
my voice? See, this is the problem with our internet anymore, is people just type before they think. Or maybe they do think it sounds stupid and they're saying it on purpose because, like I said, it could be worse, so... But like, going back to the hate comments, dude, it's like I said, if you don't like the way I eat my cheeseburgers, then don't watch. Is it hard being a YouTube celebrity? Well, I guess...
yeah, this video is really good, so let's just watch the fucking burger thing really quick. All right, let's see here.
What makes a man? Is it the power in his hand?
Let me tell you something about this burger.
His audio is really bad in this video. It's really low.
His mustache is disgusting.
He really does have like a $60 burger.
He's at Chili's, I think.
We should fly Cobes to Seattle and take him to Fat Shack.
You have the worst ideas ever.
Let's invite him to come hang out.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Is he licking the tartar sauce?
His mustache is
What the fuck?
No, why are you putting it there?
No!
Why is it there?
What did he do that for?
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh no. Why did you fucking bukkake your burger?
He just ate from the bottom of the burger.
Because he can't fit his mouth on it.
He just ate the ass of the burger.
He stacks the burger 9 miles high,
Okay, all right.
and it can't even fucking bite into it. Oh god!
You have to always go from top.
You wanted
down.
to watch
never
it?
go
He
bottom
finger
up.
struck the globule of ranch on the top, and it just looks like somebody wiped a cum booger on it.
You're supposed to squish it.
I hope you're happy.
You know,
I'm terribly unhappy right now.
Well, you asked for it.
I'm impressed that he put mozzarella
situation.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is.
Oh, here we go.
Streamlabs only took 2 days to set up because you're a ding dong. Remod me.
I'm not gonna remod you if you're talking shit. You know what I'm saying? You're not even the real Wyatt Earp.
The TTS was the best thing that ever happened to King Cobra.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not gonna remod you. No, it took 2 days to set up because Streamlabs is tricky to set up. Like I
No, it is not.
said, if you don't like the
set up.
way I cook,
Hey, dumb lol.
thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. Yep, I'm as stupid can be, let me tell you. Yeah, I is a dumbass, let me tell you. Yeah. Well, I tell you what, I'm so dumb. I is illiterate. No, actually, if we're gonna do it like that, I'm gonna make it.
You know, I like this guy because he takes it. He takes it. He's like, yeah, you gave it to me. All right, I got your $5, though, bitch.
You gotta wait until he does something that like really gets him pissed, like when he misspelled goddess on his fucking shirt and he just totally lost it.
He misspelled another thing on it too.
More official. Hold up.
Oh, he's dipping too? He's got some snuff.
Dipping.
Yeah, I is illiterate. I tell you what. Hey, Cletus. Yeah, Earl. See one of them? Yeah, I did. That's what my nephew's talking about. Says that man's an autistic. What the hell's an autistic? Is that like a stick that's odd? No, he says he has Asperger's.
Hold on. Hold on. What was his joke?
What is it? Is it like a stick that's odd?
That's odd. What is odd?
I don't know. It's just terrible. Oh, why? Why
What the hell is Asperger's? Are them burgers that come out of your ass? No, I think it's the beef you get from the ass end of a cow. Yeah, because I is illiterate.
This accent you're doing is racist. Put on your bike helmet and let's go on a ride through time, Daddy. 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3.
Considering it's making fun of white trash people, and considering that I myself am white, how is it racist? I think,
King Cobra's white?
You're a troll, and thank you for your
I
donation.
think he's half black. I think he's mixed.
King Cobra is half Greece.
Yeah, and he didn't say Greek. He said Greece.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, people will treat me like I'm stupid, but I'm a lot smarter than people give me credit for. I thought you were a Scottish Viking, Cobes. I am.
No, you're
80% British and 80% British and a little bit of Scottish Viking.
Scottish is British.
I tell you what, 80% British and a little bit of Scottish Viking.
You'll never figure out how to work me, you smelly 80% British dork.
And he called it can opener. That is funny. Thank you, can opener, for the $5 donation. You'll never figure out how to work me, you smelly. That's good. Yeah, keep giving them DTTS, man. I tell you what. Sounds like someone's jealous of my badass hair.
Some idiot in the chat just said Scottish isn't British. Yes, Scotland is in Britain, And Scottish people consider themselves British, just like English people do, just like Welsh people do. Scottish people are of Celtic ancestry, or Celtic, depending on how you want to say it, but they're British. If you're from Britain, you're British. It doesn't matter which country you're in.
You know, to be fair, BENPAI about anything that deals with geography, you will lose.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yes, don't fuck with me.
can openers are kind of tricky to use. Everyone struggles with that shit. So when you see me struggling with it, you relate to it in some way, shape, or form.
I didn't say the Scottish were English. I said they were British. God, man, people do
You're
not
the man,
listen.
Josh, I tell you what. Forget these premature ejaculatory trolls.
I tell you what, Hank Hill, that was funny shit. Yeah, talk about that, Hank Hill, man. Talk about impersonation, man. The $5 donation, man. I tell you what. Yeah, I appreciate that.
First time
Don't-
tuning in months. I missed you all. Now that I have sold my soul to Amazon and Bezos, I can donate once more in good conscience. Keep being sweet boys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Martin.
Awesome, Martin. You rock.
Speaking of Amazon and Bezos, tonight's post show will be live on twitch.tv/drunkenpeasants. So if you want to hop on over there when this stream is concluded, we will be streaming there. We have more content to talk about, more fun stuff in store. You'll want to go over there.
Or, excuse me.
Sex doesn't matter if you can't get laid right, Josh.
No, sex doesn't matter because there are more important things in the world. Thank you for the $5 donation.
Wait, what's more?
It didn't even read it out. That's fucking great. Thanks for your donation, troll. Ladies first, man. That's what I say to that.
Rough day on the prairie, you gothic said it'll lure you.
Thanks, Can Opener, for the $5 donation. Actually, I should have said trolls first. My
Did he
bad,
up
ladies.
his
I
text-to-speech to $5?
I don't know.
That'd be the smart move.
That would be.
Guys being stupid.
Josh, is your dad a good kisser? How often do you guys make it?
You know what, Monty? We ought to do this as a torture episode where we do like $1 donations is all read on stream. We should make that our torture episode for November.
I would have so much fun with that.
Yeah, I know. It'd be awesome.
Everything is read on stream. No matter what we're talking about, we're interrupted. There
Yeah.
we go.
Oh,
right,
that's
I'm done.
nasty. Now let me tell you something. I wouldn't know because I don't swing that way.
Will you do a Sean bit about the trolls?
I
love his
I could-
laugh he does every time. It's like,
if I wanted to. Yep, them DTTSs are coming in real nicely, tubes.
Tubes? Tubes? Of his laugh.
Would you make out with a dude if it cured COVID across the world?
Whoa.
No, I wouldn't. That's disgusting. I don't swing that way.
What?
Wow. What?
What a
to
prick.
save humanity?
He said I will not make out with a dude again if that means that we could save the world. He won't do it.
I'd go way
the world
cured COVID across the planet. Like,
Yeah. Yeah,
Thank you for
if
the-
I could wipe out COVID, I'd make out with a dude. Fuck it, I don't
Hell
care.
yeah,
I'd give the best
absolutely do it. I'd be
blowjob in the
my
world.
black ass just saved everybody.
Donation.
It'd be kind of weird.
When
I'd be
did
like,
you
all
start
right, how
dipping
do we-
tobacco?
how good is this?
How money for a
let's feel
smoking challenge? You also need to clean out the mud jug. Also, where do I get one of those pink dildos you sell? I need one for pegging.
First of all, I don't sell that inappropriate product. I sell magic wands. DTTS coming in nicely.
Bobby's boobs are big, I tell you what.
That's-
He's not allowed in our family Christmas pictures anymore.
Well, that was just weird. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Cobra, please do a vocal cover of Butterfly by the goth band Crazy Town.
Butterfly
by the goth band Crazy Town.
Band Crazy Town.
Butterfly.
Did you make out with Scotty at his funeral?
First of all, he didn't die, and second of all, no, I did not. You're disgusting. Thank you for the $5 donation, troll.
He's so polite.
The whole Scotty joke is so overplayed, dude. My trolls have serious issues, man. I feel sorry for them. I really do. Did I ever find out who swatted me? No, not yet. They're working on it, though. They will catch the fucker that did that, and when they do, that person's going down. Nope, Scotty is alive, actually. Scotty is still alive, actually. Does 100%.
Thank the Gothic gods for bite-sized Cobra vids.
I disagree, but
He hates bite-sized Cobra, which is the person who takes his super long streams and cuts them into like a more like
manageable 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Rather than 14 hours.
Yeah.
$5 donation.
If you're such an ally to the LGBTQ community, then why do you keep saying that it's disgusting to kiss men? That's messed up, man.
No, it's not. Having a sexual preference is not messed up. You can be straight and still support LGBTQ rights. Educate yourself,
Save the
fool.
world by kissing a dude, Cobes.
Yeah,
Well, no, they didn't say kiss a dude. I think they said make out with a dude.
Look.
Make out with a dude.
Yes, I would absolutely make out with a dude to save.
You have to go. You'd have to go at least between second and third base. Are you willing to go that far to save the world?
To save the world? Yes, I want to live.
Would you suck a dick to save the world?
Yes, I live on the world. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Monty is a hero. Not all heroes wear capes. Some suck dick.
Look,
I live on the world. Yes, I want to save it. Absolutely.
Right.
Where's the dick?
So here's the question, though: how many would you suck in order to stop COVID? Like,
all of
what
them.
number do you call it? Like, it's not worth it anymore.
Until it's done.
COVID, we got to negotiate. But to save the world, is easy. Like COVID, like, all right, let's show me the COVID numbers right now, and let's talk numbers and how we're going to reduce it. Because I'm not a fan of penis. Right. So, like, we have to negotiate now. But if the world's going to explode, all right, if that's what it takes, you sure this is going to save the world?
You think Batman's a fan of getting punched in the face?
Huh?
You think Batman's a fan of getting punched in the face?
He's not. He's not. I'm not a hero like Batman, though.
Oh, wow. See, this is something Cobra was doing. They said to Cobra, "Would you kiss a guy to save the world?" He said, "Ooh, no, gross." If you were actually an ally to the LGBT community, it'd be like if your friend started a restaurant and his restaurant made eggplant parmesan and you hate eggplant parmesan, but he's your friend and you want his restaurant to do well. So someone's like, "Have you been to that new eggplant parmesan restaurant?" You wouldn't be like, "Ew, gross." You'd be like, "I haven't. Yeah. No, you should try it. If you're interested in eggplant parmesan, you should try it."
Yeah, as a matter of fact, if it was my friend, I'd be like, "No, you need to go get that eggplant parmesan. It's delicious. He made it for me in my house a few days ago. Dude's a fucking beast."
Well, this was a metaphor for gay stuff. So what you're saying is you would be like, "My friend's gay, so I go fuck him at his house. He's a beast."
Yeah, no, I don't fuck my gay friends. I just don't.
But that was what the metaphor was about. You totally lost the metaphor.
Hashtag thanks for the donate to talk shit.
190,000 Americans have died since COVID-19 started. 2,977 people died on 9/11. You won't even kiss a dude to save the world from coronavirus. Seems homophobic to me, man. Just kiss the guy already and cure COVID-19. Then we will praise Cobra's magic.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Holy shit, that was the dumbest GTTS I've ever heard. That's beside the point, dude. Okay, that kind of thing's not gonna cure the COVID, for one. And two, you're stupid for thinking that. And three, you wouldn't do it either, so shut the fuck up.
You wouldn't do it either. You wouldn't do
Ozzy
it
is a
either.
domestic abuser.
He says
Does that mean you
DTTS?
support domestic
I don't know what that-
abuse?
No,
Digital
he's not.
text-to-speech?
And no, I don't. Making bank off these trolls, man.
I wonder how long
Exactly.
till
Thank you.
Copes doesn't want to get trolled anymore. Like, do you think that he will stop doing this at a certain point?
No.
Good.
Official Goat Seat podcast. I agree.
You know, Gail is trolling people now.
Oh, no.
I'm in the middle of organizing my move, and all of a sudden I got notices like a blitzkrieg from one of my followers, and she was sending me a video every 30 seconds so that I got like 100 videos in 1 hour. So I emailed my man and I said, can we do something to help this person? She's going crazy. And so here's what happened. How many dicks have you sucked asking for a friend? More than 1,000?
I can't even count how many fucking times I've had to do that for a fucking place to live.
Wait. Do what for a fucking place to live? Wait.
Suck a dick.
Sucking dick. She's sucking dick
For a place to
room
live.
and board, okay?
Yeah, that escalated quickly. I wasn't ready for
What
it.
is going on?
Do you realize how many women have sucked dick for a place to live?
Yeah.
I'm married,
I know
okay?
one girl
I'm
that sucks
fucking
dick for
married.
weed. I'm like, man, I gotta start selling weed.
Does your
I got
husband
weed in
know
my
how many
car.
loads of cum you've taken in the mouth? Or did they mostly shoot it on your face?
I had social workers on my case call me a fucking pedophile when I didn't even fucking touch my kid like that. None of their fucking kids.
Show me your tits.
What is
Doesn't
going
even
on?
matter. Who gives a fuck? I'll tell you one thing. I've never eaten out fucking pussy, and I'm not going to ever fucking do that.
What?
With fucking people the way they fucking are, I've never fucking did that. And I'm not about to let anybody eat me out. What the fuck? Are you fucking
Wait,
serious?
You mean to tell me Gail wouldn't let Marina Sirtis eat her out? Really?
Yeah, show me your tits. Right now, with the way the world fucking is, I'm not in the mood to have fucking around. I bet you don't, because you don't have any tits. You're just a tit poser. Everybody's...
Gail's gonna start a whole new fetish.
You're just a tit poser.
If Gail put this stuff out, all the weird lolly fetish people would flock to Gail. They'd give up all that creepy shit they're doing on the map forums.
You're just a tit poser.
Wow.
Tit poser.
Yeah.
Says so. I don't know if I trust that. It can be twisted around on me by the fucking media.
I have tits, okay? Real.
I mean,
Not surgically.
why is she so mad?
I don't believe you.
I feel like she's
Do
trolling.
you think
but
I give a fuck what people think about me? You talk big talk for a chick with no tits.
You don't have to believe me. Because why would I show you anything when you can fucking turn that shit around on me? Okay?
Ah!
There. I got cleavage. There's your fucking proof.
The media are all saying you don't. What kind of media are you fucking talking about? I trust the news. You don't have tits, or you'd proudly show them. You probably have 2 dicks where tits should be. I showed certain individuals who I am, but you still have not earned my fucking trust.
Get the fuck out.
You're the one messaging me. How do I know you aren't lying about everything? You haven't even proven you have tits. Do you know there's a lot of people out there right now who don't want to hear what the fuck is coming out of your fucking mouth?
God, Gail's hardcore now.
Whatever you say.
Gail's back with a vengeance. She's back for that title.
She's coming to get that
She's
strap
coming
back.
to get the title back.
She's coming to reclaim her fucking glory, dude.
Hey, titless.
Okay. You want to play that game? Show me yours first.
Oh, shit.
You first. If you say I'm a woman without tits because I don't show mine, what the fuck does that make you?
Gail sounds like
Takes
she's
one to-
narrating Desperate Housewives.
Yeah.
No one, doesn't it? You're right. I don't have tits. You caught me. And that's how I know you don't.
And what are my tits gonna be used for? Just exactly.
Fuel for my spacecraft.
There you go.
Just when you thought it couldn't get any
Hold on.
weirder, it does.
Tit fuel?
It does.
Yes.
Spacecraft where? Where are you gonna go?
I'm currently in orbit over South Africa. My name is Zach Knight. Gail let me log into her account because you were sending excessive video messages. I have the world's perfect penis.
Yeah, well, I thought you said Zach Knight wasn't a good person. So why would I show my tits to Zach Knight?
Whoa.
I used to be the Antichrist, but was turned good. I don't care what size a person's penis is, as long as they know how to use it without hurting people. I didn't say anything about the size, just that it's perfect. A lot of people say that Donald Trump is the Antichrist too, and I don't want to see this world go to hell in a handbasket. Trump isn't the Antichrist. He can't even make women pregnant by looking at them. So how about them tits?
There's only one problem with that theory. I don't want to use my tits as a fucking spacecraft. Because I'm
No, it's
also
the fuel. The fuel.
artificial intelligence,
Oh,
and I don't approve of that shit.
I don't approve of that shit.
So your tits are digital? What is their purpose?
Wait, digital
They're
tits?
meant for love.
They're
To
meant
cuddle
for
with
love.
people. As a mother, I don't need a fucking spaceship. I am the fucking spaceship.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa.
I don't believe you. I don't think tits with those
man.
powers
Shit's-
exist.
Shit's getting real.
Just
Like
sec.
the ending of an episode of Lost where you go,
Show me your tits.
Repsion's sister is bringing.
Ah!
No.
Kiss my ass.
Those are some ugly tits.
You ain't
Ah!
using those for the fucking spaceship.
'Cause God won't fucking let you. Thanks. I'm pouring your tits into the spaceship's fuel tank right now. I use the transvector harmonics of your video to phase multiplex your tits through the subspace carrier. Thanks.
Why didn't you just throw me the whole way fucking in there? Every single inch of me. My chopped off motherfucking throat. And the car battery? Why don't you just throw the whole fucking thing in?
Tits are really the best fuel source. Toes make the engine backfire.
Here. Throw me all in there right fucking now.
What? So fucking
going on?
psycho.
What is going on
This
right
is
now?
so
What is happening? What are we watching?
Really bad in the Popeyes video. Oh my, this is my new favorite Gail video.
wow, yeah. This might be it. Wow. How did it get here?
Okay, that's enough. You're overloading our fuel cells. I'm a spa therapist. I'm 100% fuel. Just a waste of tits. So where's Gail's tits, eh? You can't handle Gail's tits. Those are too powerful. LOL. Alrighty, man, whatever you say. Gail's tits could destroy the universe 100 times over if converted into fuel. What? I don't know, man. Maybe I birthed you? I wouldn't be able to verify that without seeing your vag. There's hope that fucking works for your fuel tank.
Vag.
You just
This is
blew
the
up our
worst
fuel
episode of Star
cells.
Trek
Damn
ever. I
it.
just want you to know.
Laughing my ass
We're
off.
the best one.
Everything smells like fish now. Funny, I thought this stuff smelled more like irony. Irony fish. That's why I never ate women out. Can't even handle my own stink. Understandable.
What?
You should stick to sucking dicks. Love sucking dicks. Kissed a woman once. Touched some tits. That's about it. Wonder if this world's gonna calm the fuck down anytime soon. I don't want to ride a brimstone tornado. Lady, you should fucking know that. I love my ice. I'm not a lady. This is Zach Knight. I'm using Gail's account. All right, Zach, tell Gail I said that shit. Gail is reading this. She's laughing. She said her tits are better. Probably pretty nice tits, no doubt. All right, not gonna argue. I'll agree. In the end, we decided that the best way to help this lady was to create an automaton of one of the famous men on my marriage list and let him be her therapist.
What?
Oh, and then it went okay. All right. All right. Yeah, this somebody else say words. I can't.
I think this broke part of my brain.
Yeah. This was the weirdest shit I've seen in a while here.
That was very special.
Yeah.
Look, in the beginning, Gail was good. She leaned in too heavy on the tits. That's what it was. She went to the well too many times.
Wait, Hannibal, that's where Gail went too far?
That was
right there.
because she had
Gail
caught
went too far now.
She had caught fire in the beginning. It was like she came out, scored three quick touchdowns, and then just threw like 7 interceptions after that.
So you were okay with the Popeyes video. This was too far.
Well, I don't. I'll be honest. I don't remember the Popeyes video.
It's the video that broke
should
Hannibal.
I play it again?
No, Ben.
Yes.
No.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Listen. I very rarely agree with Monty, but I'm gonna agree with Monty this time.
This is the video that broke you. Jeff Holiday watched it with us on our show.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that video. I just remember that video was awful.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I don't like to explain Gail to people who don't know who she is.
Yes. No, I never want to watch it again.
We are going to do the post show on twitch.tv/drunkenpeasants. Everyone should go there. I'm trying to type it in really quick.
I'm going to go do a pee while you switch over. So I'll see you guys on the Twitch show in just a moment.
Did we read the Streamlabs for this yet?
Oh, no, we didn't read the Streamlabs.
Let me read the Streamlabs. Duh.
I got you, people.
Most of them were big. Mike Toom says, shout out to all the boys. Love God is Pretend. What's up, God is Pretend? How you doing? Good to see you. Bebopsaurus says, I live in Humboldt County and there's a colossal 1 million acre fire just to the southwest, but the redwood trees will protect us. Humboldt strong. Yeah, it's scary. Be safe. Be safe, my friend. I hope the redwoods are doing okay. Big love from Cole James, V. Cooper. Empyrean Arc says, I tip my invisible hat to the bald ginger man. Here.
Okay.
Lord of Nurgle said, Choo Choo Train. Also, Teddy Hart's back in jail. We figured that one out. And I think that's everything.
Oh, yeah. We forgot the 2 promos, too. There's one from Mickey Richards and one from Kayla.
Oh, wow.
Should we just save it for next time?
Whatever you think, because I
really don't want to play them on Twitch.
Because I'm going to pee.
I have to pee, too. I guess we're going to do it next time. So we're going to save those for next time. We are going over to Twitch now. We will see you all there, twitch.tv/Drunken Peasants. We will be going live there very, very, very shortly.
Well, thanks for having us on.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Always a pleasure. I haven't eaten food in 18 hours, and if I don't eat something immediately, I'm going to die. And then Monty has got to... Are you babysitting?
No, I don't babysit. But, no, I'll have to run a show by myself. That'll be the actual problem. See?
Wait, what are you talking about? Wait, we're talking... Whatever.
I don't babysit.
Okay.
I parent.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
In the beginning, there was nothing.
And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready cause they're gonna kick your Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.